Entering the Pat Mayo Experience.
Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by DraftKings Masters Cut Sweat Live. And yes, we are aware that we probably will not get the entire cut line in today. That will probably happen officially on Saturday morning, depending on darkness, but we can still track who we're going after right now. Thank you all for joining. Obviously, we're going to be a little bit behind on the Masters coverage than you are watching there because there is a delay from YouTube or DK Live, the app, and your TV. So we're like 30 seconds behind. So you guys get to see what happens, then see our reaction to it in real time. Always good times here. Geoff Fienberg is in studio with me. What is happening? You had everything to say 2 seconds before we
I have nothing to say because I don't have a clue what's going on. We didn't have volume, and apparently they can't find a ball that's in play. Like, it's in play. Didn't look like it was in the trees, but I don't have volume. So if someone could Cole's notes to me, what on earth just happened?
I think
now he's going back to the tee, and he's hit it like left. He can make a snowman right now.
Let's hope not. It'd be bad news for us. I thought we were coming on air. I was feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling fine.
Are you?
No, overall it's fine, but you can't. You're not allowed to lose a ball in play at the Masters.
Bryson, he's a man of many firsts.
Like the ball looked like it was in play. Like I get when I'm out there, buddies, and there's like a shining light, and we just can't find the ball, and we're like, no, we know that ball was in play.
There, does that make you feel better?
That does make me feel better.
So
Thank you, Justin.
We come on air. We have two guys tied for the lead. This is good. This is, at least I do. I got Smith. I got Justin Thomas. This makes me feel a whole lot better than when we usually come on for the cut sweat. I'm like, oh, all my guys are out of it. Great. So I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I got Munoz. He's T10. Rose is charging.
Munoz a legend, man.
Munoz,
I love that
Munoz
guy.
Not afraid of like back-to-back birdies and then like hold on. I was actually shocked Bubba gave himself a shot to make the cut, which I was pretty happy about. Once he made that eagle on 13 and then gave it immediately back on 14, I was like, here we go. Although right now the cut line is -1. It could get to -2. It is most likely to stay at -1. It could drop back to even as well because there are so few players in this field. It can kind of toggle either way. I was glad to see that Twitter called this tournament over for Dustin Johnson like 3 hours ago, though. That was nice to see.
Always, right? That's how it works. Listen, I might have made a complete ass of myself, but I don't have a clue what just happened with Bryson.
Apparently they found it like right after he hit his third shot.
No! That's elite! So which is he playing now?
Yeah, his fourth. He doesn't like it. Ugh.
What a fuck. That's not fair. It's not fair. I'm fine, but that's not fair. And I hope John Rahm can keep his composure watching that guy blow his gasket right now.
We'll see how he does. Maybe he can rein it in a little bit. You pumped to see Danny Willett on the first page?
I'm in love with a lot of things right now. Literally, it's unfortunate that I couldn't even know what happened, so if what just happened with Bryson happened 5 minutes earlier, I could have gotten mad about it off air, but it literally happened as I was put in a chair. And I had no volume, so I couldn't figure it out myself. But I'm loving this Masters. I love this leaderboard. I'm loving the guys that are there. Seeing Willett there melts my heart. Fleetwood having a banger day. Like, I love these guys. Cam Smith, I'm down for anything. Abraham Answer is screwed, though.
Yeah, who has less of a chance to win, Abe Answer or Cam Smith?
Abe Answer.
Yeah, I think so, too.
No offense. Have a day, have a dinner, have a milkshake, or do whatever you do. But you're SOL. In a good way.
Yeah.
Like, there's guys that are actually SOL that are, like, 1 under par.
Yeah, there's guys who aren't in first place that have a much worse chance of winning.
Yeah.
I did want to give this a shout. I got a text from Mike this morning, the Moose at Fantasy National. He created this thing overnight. It's a Masters 3-ball single hole simulator. So if you want a live bet right now, you can get the odds on everything. You just type in your players. It's up on fantasynational.com right now. If you don't have Fantasy National, shame on you. But fantasynational.com/Mayo gets you a discount. If you just want to get it on this, you get the weekly right now, and it costs like $8 or something like that. I assume if you're in the market for a 3-ball individual hole simulator. I'm going to guess you can probably take on the $8 expense that comes along with it. But you just type in the names and it runs, I think it's 10,000 simulations like that. And you can find out like what the true technical odds are on it by the simulator. So that's pretty cool. We should do that at some point during the day. You are rattled, pal.
I cannot believe at the Masters, a ball in play. Like, not in the trees, not in a creek. We're not looking for it. Like, in play. Maximum time allowed. In play.
You killed me on those wolf bets.
This isn't me and my buddies out there.
I mean, if it was you and your buddies and one of your buddies was me, I'd be like, yeah, I think it's around here. I'll just drop here.
Yeah, we would probably just agree on where, like, you would hit it. Also, it would take me 3 shots to get to a Bryson landing zone. That's not my point. It's amateur for such a professional event.
All right, so let's try to sync up the people. If you're watching out there, someone should remind me that we should periodically do this. Is this Freddie Cups on the screen right now?
Yeah, Freddie Cups, his ball just came to a rest. Can I say that my presence here today is powered by Prize Picks?
Sure.
PrizePicks.com. Use the promo code FTN to get 100% instant match bonus up to $100 on your first deposit. No mass multi-entries. Just you versus the projection machine. I like doing it. I get a bet, Pat. It's like you can make these multi-sport tickets, and I'll later in the show give you my Sunday afternoon power play.
So Bryson is just coming down the hill right now. So if you want to,
it's going to go off the green.
If you want to, it is going to go off the green. Just barely on the fringe.
So he's got that for double.
Yeah. At least he's not going to make an 8, probably.
Whatever.
We got Tiger in the bunker right now. We'll say when Tiger hits it. We'll do this for the next few shots here, so you can catch up with us if you want to be live now for Tiger. Ooh.
In. Oh. Yeah, we're a bit behind you. Just the reality of the wires.
The tubes, the internet tubes, they get clogged up.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm going to play some power plays this weekend, multi-sport.
So here's Bryson's putt. I'll tell you when he hits it. He's looking. Now.
Just take your ejector. What's John Rahm doing? This is a short hole.
Isn't this the one that Bryson said he was going to drive?
Yeah, but you know what? Watching the early coverage today, Pat, and I'll get back to the power play that I want to make this weekend over at Prize Picks in a moment. Promo code FTN. 100% match bonus. This number 3, I saw Brooks make a bogey using driver. The best looks came from the guys that used a 3-wood or an iron and had that 80-yard, 90-yard shot that they could put spin on. But guys that drove it were too far in an awkward position. I don't know. You wish they do a bit of. I know Bryson has no scouting, but
so now we're to. I don't know who this is. Give me a Chiron. Is it Rose? Oh no, it's Fratelli.
Dylon.
Hot fire Dylon for birdie here. God.
Whatever.
As I mentioned,
Dream's dead. Dream's dead.
Bryson's fine.
To win?
Oh, he can come back and win. Don't worry about him.
Well, if he goes 3 under his normal par tomorrow, which would be a 64, then maybe he can get right back into it.
Then he's live again. And if you're going to make a triple, it's best to make it on like the second hole or third hole like yesterday. So Fratelli's about to putt. We'll tell you when he hits it. This will be the last. Now, that is the last sync up for us for the moment.
That's all. It's just sad to see that dream die, Pat. It was sad to see that dream die.
Odds right now to win this tournament. Who do you think the favorite is?
I don't know if Justin Thomas.
No, it's Dustin.
Okay.
On DraftKings Sportsbook, they're actually now just co-favorites. It just changed on my screen. Both 5-1. DJ and JT, both 5-1. Rom is 10. Cantlay is 11. Tiger is 12. Casey is 16. So is Xander. Answer and Smith, they tied for co-leader, both at 18-1. Matsuyama, Brooks, Willett, Bryson is still 28-1. So you're not going to get any. It's just to the point now where it's a lot like Rory, where no matter how far out of it he is, they won't give you a good number on him because they know people will still bet it.
There was 150. My friend asked me if he should, and I said, nah. Yeah, I said he doesn't even have time to. There's not even a range session to fix it. They go right back out there.
Well, he's on. There he is right here.
Yeah, he's fine. He could shoot a 7 under with a birdie on the last.
He's going to have a look.
He's going to have, 12 feet for it as his ball just comes to a rest there. I'm loving this leaderboard. I got bets. I got guys I like. Dustin Johnson wants to tall glass of water his way into a green jacket over the weekend. Literally, I don't know that could even bother me.
Oh, Kokrak is outside the cut line right now.
I guess that could bother me if it ripped money out of my hand. But
What, if Kokrak misses the cut? I think the official show to make the cut parlay is dead because it has Glover on it, who's 5 over.
And I would like to say, when you probably read those odds, Dustin had his 4-footer for birdie on the last. Because I was looking at it assuming Justin was going to sleep one up
I don't know,
on
because
him.
Dustin just moved to 4-1. So they're giving him credit for that already.
Yeah, and hopefully Cantley sticks his.
I'd enjoy to see him go away.
No, beautiful presence. Beautiful presence. Missed some short putts yesterday that really annoyed me.
So if we can get it to stick at -1, the short...
Stay right there.
And, oh no, Molinari blew that one up. Fucking Molinari. He was looking good yesterday, 6 over today. But the short one, the +422, is Connors, Kuchar, ZJ, and Wiesberger. Did ZJ get there? No, he needs one more birdie coming in. He's at even, he just bogeyed too. So he needs... He has the par 5 8th next. What's that?
Can we get Connors to make the cut? Like, my DraftKings life completely depends on Corey.
Yeah,
he's 1 under.
He's got...
No, he's through 5.
No, I got him 2 under
he can
through
make
6.
it on the number.
Oh, so he just made a birdie.
Special.
He
make
just
the cut,
birdied 15.
There we go. So he's playing the easy side first.
Whatever, get some momentum.
Even right now is T46, so it does look like if... I still think that -1 is going to be the number, but... Well, what?
Shoffley made double.
Oh, good. Yeah, go away.
Yeah.
Missed the cut.
I'm not going to lie. It took me a second to recalibrate because I mix up Shoffley and Scheffler with the SCH off the top there and the double Fs on the leaderboard. I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
This guy said that Bernd Wiesberger killed us. Bernd missed already. He hasn't missed. He's -1.
Do you know
He's
the
through.
first Masters we ever spent together?
Oh, no. He double bogeyed the last hole?
The first Masters we ever spent together, I thought DraftKings would build a statue out of me if Bernd Wiesberger won. Remember, like, one of their original campaigns, commercial campaigns, was like statues out of normal humans who won the Millie Makers?
It looks like Wiesberger's in at -1, so he should be fine unless it goes to -2.
What are you... you may have already said it. What is your math leaning with the cut?
-1. Even, probably a bit more likely than -2, but there's enough guys kind of around that if you guys get hot or conditions get a bit easier, it could go to -2. But right now it is looking like -1.
If you could pick anyone in this afternoon wave to join the party...
Casey is the obvious answer.
Well, he's already in the party.
Okay. If not from like the 4 to 3 range, hopefully it's my guy. It's probably Finau, if anyone.
Finau and Rom would be
or
Westwood.
Reed.
Get up there, Reed, like it all, like all these suggestions.
Hopefully it's Siwoo Kim. That would be nice.
I literally made the decision now that, what did Spieth finish? Oh, he just started. Whatever. I would be happier for Jordan Spieth than I would for Justin Rose by an exponential margin. I feel like Justin Rose is the only player in the field I might actively be cheering against.
Hey, listen, I'm going to start rooting against your guys if you start rooting against my guys.
He would, Pat, I swear to you, he would become unbearable. He'd
be very bearable for me in my bank account. That would be fantastic.
This guy,
80 to 1 on Rose.
I'm telling you, Tim would lose his mind too. He'd get a MasterCard logo embroidered on his green jacket or something.
That'd be great. as people have pointed out, you've basically become the fantasy golf space Justin Rose. Oh, I'm here with this company, and now I'm with this company. You should play all these places.
I like that tweet a lot. I gave that person full credit. I did.
Is that a picture of Ike Eisenhower in the background?
It does from here look like Ike.
Busy.
Justin, what a great spot, buddy. What do you think, though? What do you think the lead sleeps on? I mean, who would have to get smoking? Casey?
Casey seems like the one who can go set a number. Like, Casey can get to, like, 12, potentially.
Yeah,
but
he already parred the easiest scoring hole today.
Two is the easiest? Not 13?
When Brooks and Justin play 2, that's what the broadcast said. I was specifically watching.
That was really early this morning.
No, that was their back.
First.
That was like 2 hours ago, so maybe things have changed.
Just based on like me looking at it, I haven't actually dug into the numbers yet, but I would say the 13 is probably playing the easiest. in terms of scoring. I think when you look at scoring versus what the overall average is, because guys can make bigger numbers on 13 because you can put it in the woods, you can put it in the water. But I think that more people are actually making birdie or eagle on 13 than they are on number 2.
We didn't see it, or I didn't notice it, but Brooks hit a really long putt on 18 to end his round
So he's
for
in,
birdie.
They're all right there. Shout out to Phil, too. Phil's just lingering at -5.
Awesome. Oh, this is so good. I can't believe the one super elite that's like gone now is Bryson after Rory's battle back.
I would expect Bryson to battle back here. He's only at even. Like, let's say he shoots 4 under the rest of the round. He's 4 under. He's at the same, basically, he'll be ahead of Rory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yesterday he played horribly and still ended -2 for the day.
I could use some Kisner cut charge. Oh, he's there. He's fine.
What's he at right now?
1 under.
Yeah. I wouldn't want him to slip back to even.
Nope.
Can Zach Johnson get this fucking shot back? That would be nice. Where's he at here? I do like just... Oh, God. Oh, no. The live tracker. How would you rate the Masters app?
Very, very excellent, except sometimes it just freezes a lot on me, and I like to move fast.
Does it actually freeze on you, or did you not download the update? There's a new update that just came out like 2 hours ago that I'm downloading right now.
Okay,
I haven't had any problems with it.
No, listen, it is glorious. As I joked on Twitter yesterday, the PGA Tour developer guys,
So Dustin, 4-way tie for the lead now.
they must feel like Jets GM Joe Douglas when they play on this app.
They have the Adam Gase of apps.
Yeah. Well, it's like how far do we need to go to get to, like, they're watching the Chiefs when they upload the Masters app. They're like, this is how far we are.
I do enjoy
Stop.
Oh, well, let's not start this already.
I don't want any 6-footers.
Now I hope he misses. I hope he misses 14 times and misses the cut.
He really is an
Cantlay.
awkward character, eh? This Patrick Cantlay.
He kind of seems like a serial killer. He just seems so mad all the time. Look, there he is. He's 1 back going into the weekend. You got a bunch of runners here.
Yeah, a lot of runners, and the guys that aren't my money. I'm like just a big fan of them as humans.
Is there anybody on the tour with less star power than Patrick Cantlay?
Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas has.
He's actually a star.
Yeah, he's a legitimate star, and like there's nothing about him.
He got a video game cover, but no one gives a shit, right?
There's nothing exciting about Cantlay, but he's always in like the top 20.
Like at least when Spieth was at his peak, he had like being a whiner. Like that was a thing you could associate with him.
But it was also different. I don't know. There was this like baby boy appeal about Spieth.
But he was also like 21 too.
Sure, but they're all kind of young. Like Spieth felt very.
But Spieth was young. It'd be like if Wolf or Morikawa was making a run right now. I guess Im is making a run, just no one cares about him.
What am I trying to say? I don't know. There's this very like young boy thing with Jordan, in my opinion.
Until he took his hat off, and you're like, oh, he's secretly 47 years old. He's got the Stuart Sink haircut.
Would I love a long range smash from Jonathan?
What is going on with Rose on number 8? Probably something stupid.
Good. Good. Don't let Bryson's exploding get to you, Rom. Just do your thing.
Well, maybe that's what he needs. Someone else to absorb the frustration. And then he can just play carefree. Ooh, Tiger. Tiger gonna win. Can he keep this up?
Yeah. The second it's how do I put this, Pat? Like, I don't believe in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but if they get to the NFC Championship game, like, there's live as having Mahomes. Like Brady in the big spot. Do you know what I mean, kind of? Like, Tiger, yeah, he can very much win. 100%. 100%. Although, I mean...
What do you think this gets to? What do you think the overnight leader is going to be?
I don't know. Casey gets to 10. Like, I think we're all sleeping on it. And you have a guy at 4 or 5 under, you're like, let's go. Like, let's go.
If
like,
the league is only 9 or 10, everyone's kind of live who made it. Not necessarily everyone who made it.
And Rory, who's going to be in at 3. Oh, man. Going out, like, super early. What time we starting tomorrow? Obviously, guys will have to finish.
7:30?
7:30.
I would imagine. Because it's still dark in the morning is the thing.
Yes. But see, we made all those kinds of jokes. Well, I guess it was all part of it, right? This was part of the reason we went to 50 in ties.
Yeah,
Because now we will be able to get on schedule by the end of tomorrow, I think.
Yes, I think so too. And if we didn't do the top 50 in ties, if everything stays how it is right now, all the plus ones would be in with the 10-shot rule, which doesn't exist right now. Yes, Paul.
Breaking. Well, as of 7 minutes ago.
My heart.
At Tim Anderson 87 says Connors is going to miss the cut.
Oh, great.
Yeah! Yes! Someone reminded me today of the amazing moment when Tim custed that Leafs Blue Jackets playoff game during our live cut.
They were up by like 3 with 2 minutes left. No, ZJ missed his putt on 18, so he's going to continue to be at even here. What's Cooch up to? Oh, Cooch is +2 on the day already. It does seem like the afternoon wave is playing a little bit harder, at least early. But it's tough to say. I thought Bubba was going to blow it because I was out and about before I came in. And I saw that he made eagle, bogey, birdie to get to -1. I was like, oh, -1's going to be the number. He needs to keep it together here. He missed the putt on 16. And then by like the tracking, he was in the woods on 17. I was like, oh, God, this is a repeat of yesterday. He had it going yesterday. And 16, 17, 18 just wiped him off the map.
Do you know what really sucked yesterday? Ricky put it in the water on 12
And had to come back
as
out.
the horn went. It
Yeah.
really sucked. Because someone like messaged me like, Ricky's at 3 under and he's 80-1. And I'm like, just look closer. He's playing like 4 on a par 3 right now from a bad spot. Yeah. What is Reed up to? Who's masking? Who's caddying in a mask? Is that Reed's caddy?
Is that a caddy or is that like an observer?
No, it was a caddy. One of these caddies is rocking a mask.
Does that trigger you?
No.
By the way, Rose made birdie. 6 under.
6 under.
Let's go, JR. Come on, JR. Let's do this. Sink another one here. 9 has been playing pretty easy the first 2 days. And 7 has been impossible.
Honestly, I don't want to go there.
No, take it.
I look at Justin Rose, and I just look at all the high-quality golfers between him and the lead, and I'm not worried yet.
He's one of those guys.
I know. I know. He's good.
In between him is like...
Yeah, and yesterday...
You're worried about Casey being the leader.
And yesterday, he did one of those, like, round 1 Rose magic putting rounds.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, like, okay, over 4, like, now we'll have the ball striking round where he doesn't even have to hit a putt, where everything's, like, 8 feet. Oh, God. Oh, way to go, Westwood.
You know, I'm here for Cam Smith winning this event. I'm here for it.
That's good for everyone.
I think everyone bet that this week. Like, I'm good if he finishes inside the top 8. That would be fantastic, too. But that'd be a nice win.
Buddy, Munoz is going to go off late tomorrow.
Munoz winning. I have $9 on the outright and $9 on the each way. If
Yeah, but $1 million to 1, though,
at
right?
2,500 to 1. So if he wins, I believe it's like $31,000 or something.
Rose still has a hole. I just want him off the course.
Maybe he'll hit a hole-in-one on this par 4. Jump into a tie for the lead. Oh, he's in the woods. Oh, no.
No, just fine.
So let's see. -1 is back down to T40. Let's see the probabilities of this getting to either... Well, I guess even is technically the cut line right now, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players at even, Mike Weir included, who's +1 through 1. 3 of those guys jump up, and all of a sudden the cut is -1 again. So I think that's where it goes.
What are guys in red for on the bottom scroll? What am I looking at?
Under par versus over par? That's how it is on the app. All the red scores are under
Let's
par.
go, Tiger. Come on. I don't know. I think the coverage has been great.
No, Wes is asking for a sync up here. We just saw Tiger miss his putt. We'll do a sync up.
Oh, yeah.
So Tiger's going to mark his ball. They're going to cut to someone else. We'll do 2 sync ups in a row. I bet on Shane Lowry, by the way, who we haven't seen a shot of, but I think he has yet to make a putt over 3 feet all week.
Bubba had some missed problems yesterday.
Lowry didn't make a birdie yesterday. I don't know how that's possible. So they're just sticking with Tiger here.
Jason Kokrak's going full ejection.
Yeah, he's what, 4 over first 3 holes?
Yeah.
So now we're wide on 13, it looks like. Trying to get a zoom in. Is that Xander? I assume this is Xander for Eagle.
Would get his double bogey back that he got at the start of Amen Corner. I hope it's just for birdie.
So I'll tell you when Xander hits this putt, then we'll be completely synced up. I think that was enough time. For Eagle. Right now, going towards the hole. It's not going to go in. It's going to miss right.
Short, never. Wow.
Barely short.
Barely short. How soft they hit it.
Have you watched any of the Canadian coverage?
When you say the Canadian coverage, like what they put on a TV for us, or when they just sort of do studio stuff?
No, because they have Duthie, Dillette, and Bob Weeks live
Yeah.
at the course.
Yeah.
Or they're on a green screen, one of the two.
I think they're there.
But they had like the full ESPN coverage in the morning on, but that like little gap, they had like the featured group
Amen
one,
Corner.
Amen Corner, and they were
Yeah.
like cutting back and forth as like their main feed between that. Dillette's pretty good.
Gillette is good, and at 4 major championships, we are very lucky.
Do you suppose this is a very like inspiring interview here?
No, but it's funny that he has become a much more cerebral golfer on course. Just in the time he takes, unless he's thinking about nothing.
That could be the case because nothing ever seems to affect him.
Especially on chips and putts. He's usually pretty fast to fire a driver and an iron, though. Wastes no time. He's pretty much usually always in go position. But in Canada, for majors, we sort of get all those specialty feeds get sort of packed into like 5 cable channels for us.
Yeah.
So we're pretty, we're done right by. But I imagine they were on like first thing, right? When the guys restarted today. It's not like, oh, they're out early, so we're going to just wait till our normal coverage windows. And I imagine tomorrow morning, because it'll be Tiger playing about 5 holes, will it not?
It depends on where Tiger's at.
He just played his 3rd hole, I believe.
So yeah, he'll have like 4 holes, 5 holes left probably tomorrow. What is there left? 2 hours left of coverage, basically? I would guess that if you're close to finishing, some of the guys, although it seemed to impact a few of the guys last night when they were trying to finish their holes, that they were missing iron shots because they could not see what was going on.
And Dustin caught a big break in the sense Cantley finished his hole stupidly, although I think he made par, so it was fine. But Dustin caught a horrible mud ball on, I guess that would have been 17 or 8 yesterday, Pat, with the horn. And like a real deep, ugly mud ball. And you got to, just mark the spot, pick up the ball, wipe it off, start tomorrow morning. And he made a birdie coming in this morning, I'm pretty certain Dustin did.
Oh, Lowry must have made a birdie somewhere because he's back to +2.
Maybe on 3.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was on 2 and I just wasn't paying attention.
Do you use the Masters website at all?
I was just on it.
Because I might try using there when the app is annoying me.
I have had 0 problems with the app.
No, I've had like my user experience is like 99% positive. Oh, shit.
Tiger. Bryson had one of those yesterday too. I think it was on hole 1.
This is the same hole Bryson just had his accident on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. He literally just walked around that like a guy that just smashed his like Maserati into like a pole. Oh, you get effing unconscious right now, Jonathan. Come on. 5, you just play to that spot over that ridge on the right. I watched enough coverage this morning. It's a good sign for me, 55. That's one of my numbers.
At least he made that one. You see Na yesterday? Hit every green in regulation? Yeah. Was +1.
It also worked out for, well...
Oh, Champ. Champ had
Blew
it going.
up?
No, he was blowing up.
And he got it back?
He just made a birdie. He has 1 hole left.
No, this is
I assume this is the putt. Oh, this is Casey.
What was I going to say?
But he has 1 hole to play. He's back at -1.
The way this tournament...
Connors is now 3 under, by the way.
Yes. The way this tournament has played for the day. The way this tournament has played out, Pat, for like Tiger Speak would have been very beneficial because he likes to go early late, so it gives him more time after the first round to rest, and he even got extra time between rounds with the delay. That's all.
I do sneeze. I do not.
So are these just members? Like, who are on the grounds here?
Grounds crew people.
I
I would guess members.
That's a lot of grounds crew to be on lunch break, just like hanging out. I get the grounds crew are there.
Why don't you jar this, Rose?
Oh, my-
Put it in. Center cup. Let's get some chip luck. It's curving back. He's going to have the same putt as everyone else to get the 7.
Yeah, Rory just had that putt, missed it on the high side.
Oh, Tim has joined the chat.
Honestly, I
Tim's
think
in the YouTube chat just making fun of Bryson. This is what he did yesterday, and then Bryson immediately went birdie birdie. Tim
is just in the brain. What did Adam Scott end up today? Just was did nothing this afternoon.
He was even, so he's at 2 under, tied with Papa Shugo.
Who should I care about on the course right now? Jason Day?
I mean, you got your boy Finau. He's 1 over so far.
It's 2 for the tournament. It's really been annoying.
Siwoo's on the course. On a par 5, too. Let's see what Siwoo's up to. He has 9 feet for birdie. Let's make it. I don't think we're going to get a cut over to Siwoo, unfortunately. Now, Morikawa and Fitz are both hanging on to the cut line right now. They're in it even. They, Cooch, Poulter, McDowell, all at even, too, on the course. Zach Johnson has 1 hole to go.
Tim's claiming that Molinari cost him $1 million in our group chat.
Is that because he is like he has an entry like his
he has like one
he's
entry
gonna go
in the Millie Maker, and
so he claims that $1 million
all
is
the other
his.
guys
That's
would
his
have
actual
obviously
loss.
lined up for sure.
Zach Johnson has an
Molinari.
18-yard chip on 9. I believe he's playing with Rose.
People hit me up about the real estate take.
Okay.
He must like observe the world as everyone being so rich because he must think like so many people have personal assistants.
He has no idea.
He also strikes me as a person that I know people like this, maybe not to this extent, but just zero street smarts, but they're so well read. And like a test, he'll get like 99% if it's about like a book and breaking it down and writing an essay.
Yeah, having both is tough.
But like crossing the street,
Is it a real challenge?
yeah.
Let's see if Tiger can
He's
get
the
this
man.
back.
He's the man.
Is this? I didn't watch much of 4 this morning. Is it still
Long, farther back. It's farther back now.
But the ball was still like yesterday. They were taking aim at the pin because everything was sticking to the green.
No, things were sticking. Even Brooks hit one that would have been long and like rolled off the back, but it hung up just past the bunker there.
Oh, Bryson bogeyed number 4 too. They're not even showing him anymore.
Whatever. Get away. I then just miss the cut. I don't need riffraff.
He's 2 shots off the cut now. Well, technically 1 shot off the cut.
I don't need riffraff.
You just prefer him not be there?
I don't need riffraff.
Not like our boy Cam Smith?
Someone sent me a private message 10 minutes ago asking if Tim knows that McDonald's has certain Monopoly squares to different provinces so that it's impossible to complete the set in only one province.
Oh, no.
Live in the chat, Tim Anderson says Bryson is missing the cut. That's it.
Well, if Tim is around for the chat, is he
Laying
around
down
to jump on the line?
Yeah, people in the chat want TC to come in.
All right, well,
Tim,
let's-
let us know either in the group chat or in the chat if you want us to send you the link. Actually, I'll just send you the link, and then if he clicks in, we know. If the stream doesn't go live or if it breaks down, we know that it's probably Tim's fault.
Is that, this one's yours here?
Well, one of them's fine. This one's fine. It seems to be caught. There we go. Yours should be the red one.
I'll send the link and I'll help you out.
Yeah. No, that's for a microphone. You can grab that green one that's right there.
Yeah, but the green one needs an adapter piece also.
Is there not an adapter piece on this? Well, you always pull out the adapter piece every time that you take it off. So I actually have. No, I know, but like, if it's just randomly around the studio, it's supposed to be in the socket. like mine always is.
All right, yeah.
So if
Paul will
Tim's
find it.
going to lay down a marker for Bryson to miss the cut, and he thinks this is like a guarantee, do you think he'll bet it with me? Because I bet you he won't.
I bet you he would.
But he's going to want like 4-1 odds or something, although he's so confident it's going to happen. He won't bet. He's a coward.
No, I think he'd bet it.
All right, we'll see.
I bet that he'll bet it. Is there a commercial?
No, the Masters is at the portion when like all the old people are now tuning in, so they have to show these stupid vignettes that Tim loves.
I'm getting rid of scores I don't like on my leaderboard.
Oh, Bryson, back-to-back-to-back bogeys. He's now at +2.
So what hole did he just finish? 5?
Yeah. Yeah, so birdie, triple, bogey, bogey.
Jesus.
It'd be nice to see him. Like, isn't this what people are tuning in for? Bryson to either play well or Bryson to play like absolute garbage?
What's Siwoo Kim live? Because there's still like 200 to 1s out there.
Siwoo Kim on draft.
Hello, friends.
Let's see, Siwoo Kim.
Oh, Kisner is just.
Hello, friends.
Oh, Cameron Champ, your boy, coming on air. Just made a long birdie putt.
Nice.
I don't know if Tim can hear me or not.
I can hear you fine.
Siwoo is 250 to 1, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think that's horrible, especially if you think the lead like.
Is this show just going to devolve into us looking for this piece? Oh boy, here we go.
What piece can't you find?
Jeff always takes the bottom out of the adapter for no reason.
Okay.
And now it is lost.
Okay, let me know where you are on your TV so I can sync up as to not be ahead.
Live.
Someone just hit into the par 4. I didn't see who it was.
Okay, Justin Rose is standing over a putt right now.
All right, you pause it. I'll tell you. Yeah, so
When he hits it? Okay.
Here's Rose for birdie right now.
Okay.
Make it. Oh. Yeah, Rose. Jeff was shit talking him, but here he comes.
Yeah, I don't want to see a MasterCard logo on a green jacket.
Oh, that's about the
embroidered.
class of what Justin Rose would do too.
Wait, never mind.
Who would care? He's a Masters champion. Did you find it?
He's not a Masters champion. He had an opportunity to win a Masters and he gagged it away.
No, if he ends up winning, he'll be a Masters champion. He can do whatever he wants.
Sure, he does whatever he wants already.
And that triggers you that he has personal freedom, Tim?
No, doesn't
No,
trigger
I'm
me.
triggered
I'm not. I'm not.
He's the only player that literally bothers me. Oh, shucks,
Okay, that's
I haven't
also
looked
not
at
true,
this
and everybody
later. I don't
knows
wanna
that.
Show it off yet.
What'd you say, Tim?
There are other golfers that annoy Jeff. It's not
No, now I
just
can't
Justin.
even hear Tim.
Yes, you can, can't you?
No, it's just I think it's my earpiece. 57 players currently inside the cut.
I want as few.
What's the number going to be? 1 under?
I want as few as possible.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 1 under.
Like I don't.
Well,
even,
yeah, the fewer the better because they've got to push things to get the third round in tomorrow.
I think with
They
the
should
small cut line,
they-
we will get it in tomorrow, based on when they were able to finish this morning.
And split the tees again.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want splits on Sunday though. Will they have to?
I mean, it allowed Tiger to win last year.
They'll only split on Sunday, I think, if they have to start the fourth round midday.
Like not for if they have to finish the
Correct.
third round. But the weather looks beautiful. I don't see.
So they
it.
might just have to split for the third round to get it in, and then just play however they were intending to play.
We're gonna get
Sunday.
we're gonna get a fast golf course. I think. Oh my God, he's 2 over.
Closer to what Augusta should be. Yeah, I mean, this has actually been fun because you're seeing guys have to hit longer clubs into holes than you're used to, which is kind of fun.
Did you
but
guys bet?
they're-
No, yeah. You said that Deschambeau is going to miss the cut?
I think at this point, one has to assume that. I mean, I'd like to have some odds, but I'd bet you.
I fucking told you. I'm laying down a marker. Bryson's going to miss the cut. I want odds.
No, you don't need
odds?
odds. These odds are
Odds?
that he has to make up a bunch of strokes.
Here are the odds. Even money. Plus
Yeah,
100.
okay. You know what? Just to prove I'm not a coward.
I
Nice.
told you I'd do it.
$100
he'd do
bucks.
it.
That too?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Let's go, Bryson. Let's go tap
How
in this
much?
birdie and get it back to +1.
How many crates of DCs are we betting here?
Yeah,
I
great.
also want to ask Jeff how he knows that you have to be in multiple provinces to win that contest. Because I read the rules and I never saw that.
I mean, you read the
No.
rules for the American version, and people were cheating.
I think
No,
maybe,
no. I read the Canadian rules and it never said, "Oh, you can never win unless you're in various provinces." So I want to ask how he knows this.
Someone sent me a message.
Somebody like on the inside,
Listen, obviously they know the game. Someone
because
just
that is an outrage. I should have to know that. If you don't think I would have driven to New Brunswick or PEI, you're mistaken. I definitely would have.
How far is that?
To get to New Brunswick.
2 hours, 2.5 hours.
No, that is absolutely not true.
That's not horrible.
You
but
can get
To
to
get to the closest McDonald's in New Brunswick, which is in Sackville, New Brunswick, a lovely little town, it probably would be about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, if you drive like Tim, like you're 94 years old, I've gotten to back when my friends went to Mount Allison in Sackville, New Brunswick, from my house in an hour and 39 minutes. I drove about 170 the entire way.
Anyway,
Kilometers per hour.
I on a Saturday when I wasn't doing anything, I would 100% have done that if I thought that was the only way to win.
Feel like you need more stuff to do. Oh, Devonta Freeman is going on injured reserve. I'm still going to have my injury show, by the way, after this.
And Tim,
I'm just irate.
any thoughts? Because nothing sort of blown me away, or unlike any of the highly critical or positive for any of the kits that you've seen. You probably
I
like
think
that ugly khaki green that a lot of the
The
players
stuff
have been
that
wearing.
Paul Casey wore yesterday was fantastic.
Really? Didn't everyone hate
Loved
that?
that shirt. Loved that shirt. Thought
It
that
looked
was
like
great.
actually Samantha Marks had a funny.
He looked like a piano.
And that's what you're digging?
I just thought it looked
Who are
really
you,
different and out of
Mugatu?
the ordinary. I was cool with it. I thought what Bryson wore yesterday was terrible.
trying to remember it now.
It was that like dark black and olive green mixture.
Yeah, this olive
Much better
green
looking
seems to
today.
be. Rory was in that olive green.
Rory
today.
and Brooks were wearing the same clothes today and yesterday.
I guess that's how
I don't
it
know.
works.
It's been pretty
Oh, Pat,
unremarkable. I
Paul
have to
Casey,
say,
is that going to be for
wardrobes.
Birdie? I think Paul Casey's going to get one.
And I liked the braces that Sandy Lyle had on yesterday. I don't care.
Imagine if Bryson had done that, how upset you would be about it.
No, I wouldn't be.
You would be. You get triggered. Anything Bryson does makes you triggered. Bogey, it's a trigger. Birdie, it's a trigger.
It's a pretty interesting choice of ringtone.
Is that what that is?
I assume so.
I can't even hear him now.
I think he left us to take a. To
Oh,
take
he has a
call.
PC, a personal call.
Yeah.
You buying Fleetwood at all?
Yeah, I always buy Fleetwood. But tomorrow's Saturday.
Can you bet, like, is there any sort of prop? And maybe DraftKings can hook this up for us. Can we bet, like, a combined amount over par Ricky and Fleetwood will be on Saturday?
Rude. That's rude. Have you made any live bets?
No. You can re-up on Siwoo right now if you want to. Like I
I'm
said,
thinking about it. I'm
two-
honestly.
I already have it, so I have it at 200. Maybe I'll throw another $10.
I don't mind it. That's what I was honestly be the one thing I'm thinking about.
Get hot, Siwoo. He could get as hot as possible and tie for the lead, and we may not see a shot.
I have
from
good
him.
positions. I'm not looking to really reinvest, but if 250 to 1, I could like that doesn't really feel like reinvesting.
Well, Siwoo couldn't even get it to the green on number 3, so probably catch him at 300 here in a second. All right, Tim makes the bet. Bryson's won under cents. Let's go. It's gonna be great when he makes 9 birdies in a row or
I'm
something.
gonna have to ask him about Kokrak, see if he has any chance of making.
Tim
the
didn't
cut,
even
too.
excuse himself.
No, he just left. I guess it was an emergency. Someone probably had a hot tip on McDonald's Monopoly stickers. Called him on his personal line.
I like that a lot.
Or his boss figured that he's that he's on a.
No, he's off work now.
Oh, okay,
Remember, he's an hour ahead of us.
fair. But I mean, an hour ahead of us. It's only he gets off at what 4 p.m.
I think he starts at 7 or 8.
Wow, real cushy.
Well, Tim wakes up at like 4 a.m. When you go to bed at 9
true.
p.m., it's not too difficult to wake
No,
up.
no kids and
No kids, and the biggest thing you have going on is potentially driving to a different province to get Monopoly stickers from McDonald's.
Unreal.
Let's see, are we?
I'm.
Yeah,
complaining about
go ahead.
something. No, it's not golf. I don't want to talk about
It's not golf related.
it. It's just not nothing. I'm an idiot.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this is just a 2-ball.
How is CT Pan playing so well?
He's the Panimal. All the Panamaniacs out there are going wild for CT Pan. Do we have a live 3-ball on the go? No, we just have live 2-balls on the go. At least at DraftKings.
Let's see if Corey Connors can.
You wanted me to send him a personal message?
Nope. What's going on here? You just want to look at a scorecard and all of a sudden there's live music. Finau's going backwards. I am sorry.
Tough scene for JT Poston and all of his fans who were in the chat the other day. He's not going to make the cut.
Why was he popular?
Just, someone kept asking me about JT Poston, like multiple people. Daniel Johnson in the chat has pointed out that it is a pandemic, so of course CT Pan is.
Got a Panormous Pizza Hut. I don't know, man. That's as surprising as anything I'm seeing inside the top 20.
What?
Pan.
Pam?
Pan.
Pam. Like with 2 M's?
What
No,
about the
Pan,
Jasmine?
Pan,
Jasmine
like-
T13.
Hello.
Hi, you're back. I think he's
You
back.
hear me now, or
Are you in the laundry room?
I hear
I
ya.
can hear you. Where are you?
He probably muted his computer.
Yeah,
and that's what's happening.
He's been on mute for 15 minutes.
And now he's gonna send us a message in our DM saying, "I can't hear you," but it's actually he just has to like unmute his computer. Because if we can,
I hear him
I
typing
see
away.
The 3 bubbles. Sorry,
I hear him too. I hear him pigeoning away at those keys. So you should get something shortly.
I'll
Paul.
let him know his computer's probably muted.
Wouldn't he be able to hear us though, even if it is muted?
No, if he just muted his.
If he muted Zoom, he wouldn't be able to hear us.
He probably just muted his computer when that happened. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's what he used
he
to
had-
do to try to mute his.
Remember when he thought that
microphone.
he was going on mute by hitting the mute button? I can hear background. Like, is he talking or can you
I
hear
thought Casey made a birdie. Oh, is that just it? Or that was for par?
I believe. No, it's for
That was
par.
for par. So that was a nice save then.
How do I get Popeye forearms like Paul Casey?
I don't know.
Hello?
Sometimes
Hi.
you look pretty
You
swollen.
couldn't hear me on the call, could you?
Oh, yeah, we heard everything.
everything.
No, seriously.
No, we couldn't.
No.
Was
Okay,
it-
good. I
Oh, why? What
I
was
put it on mute and I closed the computer, so I was hoping you couldn't hear anything.
Well, people are talking about.
Vic Perez.
Oh, Big Dick Vic. That's Paul's guy. Oh, Brendan Todd, your buddy.
Yeah, you just sort of disappeared on us, Tim. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I had to take a call. Sorry about that, folks.
It's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I only played Victor Perez because of Sky on Jeff's little.
On the Jeff Fienberg?
Oh yeah,
The
Sky.
Jeff
Yeah,
Fienberg
Sky.
show.
Sky might even have. Answers the debutante, right?
He is.
So he's winning and cashing those.
Yeah, but here comes Munoz. And Im. There's a bunch of. And Fratelli, too.
Im's got this for birdie on the last. So he would get to what? 8.
This reminds me of last year's leaderboard, how there's just like a cluster of guys.
Tim,
Yeah.
I can only take solace in the amount in like that we have some really quality golfers that can prevent Justin Rose from winning this green jacket.
Yeah, I don't particularly want him to win the green jacket, that's for sure. That would be
Yes,
very
feed
annoying.
It. Feed it in.
How
Feed
how
it.
unbearable would he be if he won this green jacket?
He would be
Somehow
He would be
worse
exactly
already
the same.
no.
And then you would
no,
be sitting here being
no.
like, "Oh my God, I follow Justin Rose and I hate it so much."
That's true, but he wouldn't.
I
be
could
the
just
same.
I could just mute the guy so he wouldn't hurt my blood pressure.
Way to go, Wes. No, people carrier pigeons. It's like Rovel's tweeting. Oh, nice par, I guess.
That's a Justin Rose par from yesterday. It's like woods, short of the green. chip in.
Honestly, he's gonna show up.
Let's see what Patty Reed's up to here.
Stick something, Reed. He's gonna show up with like his green jacket's gonna have sponsors on it.
Cool.
No.
He's like a NASCAR driver.
If Rose gets to like 17 or 18 with a chance to win on Sunday, how many Herbert Prisms are we offering up to bring out the injury cart?
Yeah, to pay that guy who took out Tiger's knee. Get him back on the course.
I was like, oh, no. Like, I'll be happy. Spieth, whatever. Spieth can win. I don't care. You guys who like would tweet me, you'd think I'd be angry. I honestly wouldn't. Rose would make me annoy me. So if you don't have money on Rose and you want to see me annoyed, then just cheer for him.
Bryson DeChambeau. Rahm and Louis. Rahm. Louis. I'm using this. I guess, Tim, you don't have a Fantasy National membership, do you? You don't seem like the type.
Why, you want me to
No.
get in there?
No, I'm in it right now. I'm just seeing this right now. The simulated true money line based on 100,000 simulations. This is a single hole 3-ball generator that Mike just put on to Fantasy National right now. So there's a 3-ball between Bryson, Rahm, and Louis on hole 8. That's live right now. The odds are plus 160, plus 162, and plus 200, and it is giving me plus 165, plus 166, plus 307 on Louis. So there is no good bet on this hole per the simulator. Everyone.
I would take Louis though.
Okay.
Just-
He is 2-1 right now. He's plus 200 to win the hole, but per the simulator, his actual true odds are going to be plus 305. So you're giving up over 100 points on that bet.
Yeah, but if he wins, he wins.
Very good, Tim. You figured out gambling.
Like, I appreciate that, but at the same time, like, if he wins, he wins. Remember Morency was talking about this one day, and I sort of believed him when he said it. It's like, at some point, like, value is value.
No,
But that's
Morency's
not
more
but what
of
we're telling you,
like...
that is not value. Even if you won the bet, you're not.
Morency's like, yeah, he might be 7-1, but if he wins, that's a 7-1 win.
Yeah, because Morency
If you win bets, you get paid. That is true.
No, he's just sort of saying Morency would argue it like, I don't bet golf. So you guys that bet golf weekly, like, you scoff at 7-1. But all I do is pick 50-50 bets that are like minus 110 and above. So 7-1 sounds good to me. Like, that was what Morency was saying.
Yeah, but that's not the way you should be looking.
I understand that, but I remember this conversation. Nice little play, Vic Perez. Playing the weekend. See, woo!
Him?
Oh,
Come on. Hole in one.
If they're showing him, this has got to be good, right?
Come on.
it's not.
Oh, my bad.
How dare you? You're canceled.
Wow.
Jeff, you're canceled.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. If you feel...
All right, let's change the
Yeah,
You
change the
want
subject.
to change the subject? Corey Connors, birdie, 400 for the day.
He's going to blow up here.
Of course he did.
Correct.
Now he's
There,
400. He's
Tim.
2 under
Yes.
overall, 400.
Come on, Corey.
Plus 4 today. Really struggling.
I debated between him and Molinari in my Millie Maker team, and I ended up going with Molinari. thinking
Corey, I got
Molinari.
Corey top Canadian. I know Nick Taylor had a run today.
Yeah,
but,
Taylor's gonna make the cut. It looks like. No, Taylor finished it even. I believe he bogeyed.
So what's Hadwin and Weirzy saying?
Weir
Matsuyama is sharply dressed, Jeff.
Yesterday he was in that same pattern but green.
Weir is at even as well.
For someone who would have won the Players, you know, to win the majors to end.
Oh,
the
because
year,
he was
pretty
8
bad.
under after the first round.
You
Tim's
don't shoot 63 in the first round and lose the Players.
Spieth could get the cut.
Spieth's charging. Taylor's in at even, which is technically still the cut right now. Even is the cut line. I still expect it to be -1
Me
by the
too.
time it comes along. So Taylor's probably gone. Weir is at even,
Going backwards.
going backwards. So he's only
Yeah.
+1, and Hadwin is -1 through 7 at +1 overall. So you might just
Surprised
win the
Weir
low
even
Canadian.
played.
What?
Given that he can't Uber anyone around this weekend, why would he
See,
even play?
no, you know what? I actually respect Weir. Weir plays and then he does TV. Immelman just totally bailed on playing just to do TV
I
for
can see-
CBS.
I can see that.
CBS like, no, we'll pay you this. Like, I don't know.
Probably a better paycheck considering he was going to miss the cut.
But just
Yeah, but being a Masters champion, you should play if you can. Sorry, I feel very strongly about that. Same with the Open, same with the PGA. If you're a champion and you can play, you should play.
There's a lot less people to Uber right now, so that's why
That's-
Weir probably had to play because he
Yeah, there's
didn't
no
have an
John.
opportunity
There's
to
no
make
John
any,
Daly autograph
income
sessions at
tickets.
the Hooters down the block that everyone is jonesing to get to. Augusta famous.
No.
Spin in the water. Spin in the water.
A
Oh!
Stop that.
Oh! Oh!
So close.
Someone of us
to
have
Xander's.
Chauffalet and are one and done.
Chauffalet?
Oh, it's not even that.
Chop
that
and
close. It looks
Chauffalet?
a lot better from that angle. You think it's gonna roll down that.
I know, but a little momentum. There's not much there to stop there.
Here's
I'm here
here's
for
Poulter
Xander
for
tears.
birdie on the opposite screen. He did not make it. He put it like 3 feet by.
It's probably your champion. Just giving you a heads up. Oh no,
You're worse than Tim.
that was my fault.
Rom.
That went in the bunker, right?
Oh, Troy says he has a parlay. Connor's top Canadian, Si Woo top Asian, 13-1.
I like that.
Well, you got to watch out for Im here.
Siwoo top.
Im, who's -8, and here
Siwoo-
comes Matsuyama.
Siwoo. Oh man.
That's what you
Man.
get. That's what you get for complimenting his shirt, Tim.
That's Decky.
No, Tim's,
that's just
Tim's
Decky.
complimenting the shirt, the white pants, and the pink and white shoes. Tim's
not-
complimenting not just the shirt.
Not his ability to
entire
make
kit,
8-inch
yes.
putts.
Oh wow. Siwoo was like plus 240 for top South Korean. Which was good. It was like Ann and
And missed the cut. Jazz is from Thailand?
yeah, I feel like we're forgetting about Im.
Yeah,
Im's a
Im
problem
and-
there, yeah.
I think was one of the amateurs from South Korea. Not that makes a difference.
Nice lag by Casey. You want to do a sync up? I don't know if people are asking.
Yes, Hideki on his second of the 8-inch putts that he has. This one for par on 8. He's about to hit it. And he hit it. It's in. Par for Hideki Matsuyama. We'll do a sync up here again on the next shot if you want to be in sync with us. Obviously, if you're just tuning in right now, since you're watching this on a lag stream, you are way ahead of what we are watching. Doesn't make live betting too much. Oh, here's Sandy Lyle. Got to show some more Sandy Lyle, of course.
Well, he only gets to be on TV once a year, and
Shot
CBS
now.
understands that part of the reason people watch the Masters is to see past champions.
No, I don't think so.
You guys don't want to see that. I appreciate that, but the Masters is about hearkening back to some of those people.
Do you just love Sandy Lyle because you and he have the same physique?
And outfits.
Yeah, and outfits.
When
You
did
just see yourself in Sandy Lyle.
When did Tim get this impression about the old timers? The guy who got really mad about Woosnam being in.
Well, because he's just a loser.
Did you curse?
Who are he and Woosnam?
Is Woosnam dead? Is that why he's not playing? Did Tim curse him
I
to
don't
death?
know.
I
Maybe
feel-
he's just tired.
No, he's
Maybe
not
he's just
dead.
like Ben Crenshaw, tired of firing 80s out here and just wanted to quietly and gracefully step aside.
What is your beef with Woosnam?
I will never forgive him for his actions at the
Patty.
2001 Open when he started throwing clubs out of his bag when he was caught with too many and blaming his caddy. It was awful. Just awful.
What he should have done was take out his 3-iron and threaten to smash the rules official in the face with it, like that time that I threatened to smash our friend in the face with my 3-iron.
That happened.
Did it get him
Poor
to pay
guy.
the... Remember, and then I had to trick him into paying the bet that he owed me.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well,
he's
you know
doing
what?
his
Don't
best.
make a bet with me and then pretend like you didn't make the bet with me. Because then I'm going to threaten violence on you.
And then when he shows up, says, "Whoa, were we betting?"
He actually thought I was going to hit him, too.
Well, you had rage in your eyes. It's the same day you screamed at me for you hitting that putt 15 feet past the hole, and I just kept saying, "Hit a house."
Yeah, I was not impressed. Oh, Kevin.
Well, maybe you should have putted it better. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember we finished the round and we tied. You're like, "I should have beat you by 10 strokes." I just remember walking back to the club and saying, "Well, you should have played 10 strokes better then."
It's
Like,
like,
what are you talking
well,
about?
well, I've had a couple rounds where like I ended up like beating you by 1, or we've been pushing and I've played like absolute shit, and it just sucks when it goes the other way. When I feel
Yeah.
like I was playing well.
Oh.
It does. Like when you smash that rake over and over again.
Yeah, I bounced back though. I had to get all my frustration out after I broke that rake.
So I believe the horn went off at about 5:33 yesterday.
Yeah, so we got about an hour and 40 minutes here, I think.
Yeah, and it's sunnier than it would have been yesterday with no cloud cover at all. So they might get another 5-10 minutes out of it.
There didn't seem to be much cloud cover in the afternoon yesterday, though.
No, as soon as
But
they
they
started this
might-
morning, I know Rory had a bunker shot, and Curtis Stranger's like, "My God, you never start with a bunker shot." I was like, Rory's hit 5 million bunker shots in his
Yeah,
life.
Stranger's
Talking
actually
about
adamant that like guys that hit it into the bunker should play out before the dark.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Nice little tidy work there.
Did they eject Bryson from the broadcast? Are we not seeing what's going on with him anymore?
So to see Bryson, you just try
He
to
must be
spot.
doing nothing remarkable.
You just
'Cause
try to.
Bryson has become the new Poochie.
Well, who's the third in the? Is it Fee now? Who's the third in
No,
the?
it's Lowry, Bryson.
No, Lowry's with Tiger.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's Bryson, Rom, and I don't know, someone else obviously pretty high profile, I assume. Spieth.
Is it Spieth? I'll just throw that group on. For whatever reason,
I could be wrong.
on my app, because of like the rights deal between the US and Canada, I can't use masters.com to stream featured groups, but I can from the app. Just thought that was strange.
I have a question.
Then you are free to ask it, sir.
So last November, when I was in Vegas for a bachelor party, I actually made a hard ticket bet on Danny Willett to win the Masters at like 180 to 1.
Okay.
Was that a sober bet, Jeffrey?
No, but I think the ticket is void.
I think you would have to contact whatever book you place that with.
But maybe like I could make a stink on the internet and they'd just maybe do a good service if he actually like won.
I don't know if Vegas cares.
Yeah, I
about
don't
the
think they
internet.
care.
It looks like Bryson bogeyed number 7.
Guess another one of those little par fours caught up to him. Maybe he should shut his trap and break 70 before he starts talking about how easy this course is.
Yeah, I agree. That was a real.
That was so...
Why do you guys
That-
hate this stuff? I don't get it.
Because it's...
There's
'cause
things
it's-
you should think, but not
You don't
say.
tempt the- You don't do
the-
that stuff.
We're here for the fun
Because
of this. This
no,
is
you're
fun.
right. But then it brings up this whole thing.
There's nothing fun about it. Like, that's not fun and charming when he says that Augusta National, who, as you know, I don't hold it in high esteem as some people do. It's just a par 67 muni. Like,
It's true. Tim
no, it isn't.
actually just
You don't know what you're talking about. Be quiet and show up here for a change before you start talking about how this place is like playing Quad Cities.
Tim actually
You guys
often
are
just
like big sissies. You know that.
Tim
right?
often just insults this place up and down. To be perfectly honest,
I don't think it's the hardest course in the world, and I think
no
it
one.
has
It's never
a sense
been.
of
It's
itself.
never been framed as that ever in its existence. It's never
I agree,
been.
and it's not the hardest. The greens are incredibly tricky, and the elevation changes make it tricky. But listen, I still respect the place, and I know what it is. I don't go. That was so disrespectful of him to say, and so
Oh,
it's sort of
poor-
like,
poor
all don't
Tim.
lie. He's being taught a lesson.
Poor Tim, too twiggered over there.
But the
Not poor
reality
me,
is,
poor Bryson.
2020 was an
Listen,
epic,
if
was an
Bryson misses the cut,
unsubstantiated
he's
success.
Going to end up
Bryson
being-
looks like a chump coming out of this weekend. If he misses the cut, he looks like a chump.
Yeah, the US Open champion. He's a chump.
He looks like it.
No, I don't
Does
know.
he?
How he
I would say that he looks almost
because
like
he
an
face
Adonis.
planted.
Like in a
face
very
planted.
small macro sense, it doesn't look good. But 2020 was an unmitigated success for Bryson
sure it was.
DeChambeau. Like,
Sure, it was.
check
But the last
marks.
thing people remember, and the next major we go into is this one again, it would be people remember him face planting.
Well, he's going to be like 12 to 1
I doubt it.
Monday morning.
What?
Bryson.
doubt it.
For what? Next year's Masters?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean you
No.
doubt it? You think this will have any bearing on it? They'll just.
If it's not,
Do I
then
think
everyone's,
him
everyone's
not
gonna bet it.
performing well at the Masters will have any effect on his odds at the Masters? Call me crazy. Yes.
But we just kind of went through that you don't seem to understand how odds work.
There's a market.
fine.
Listen,
You might get a 16?
Tim, I wasn't on the phone with you and you were probably giggling away. But in my opinion, I don't understand how they could lose a ball.
That
That-
is unbelievable.
that was
Since
totally
Augusta
in
National
play.
has like no rough.
And that, like,
There
to
we
me,
go.
there should be unlimited time for him to find his
No,
ball.
you got to play by the rules. There's no such thing as unlimited time. You get all
They,
the time.
they have ball finders.
I can't believe it happened. I felt like that is a bad break, but at the same
Wow.
time, like sometimes the fates treat you back for acting like a jerk.
Well, he's probably going to make eagle. I thought he was going to be way farther past that.
Nothing.
bunker.
Yesterday, he hit this beautiful drive. I think it was on 12 or no, it was 13. The par
Yeah, he
five.
completely gas canned the
And-
iron. What? Which one
Oh
are you
yeah,
talking
and
about?
Faldo could not have been happier.
Yeah, he-
Faldo was eating it up, thinking, "Oh my God, what a terrible!" Like you could just tell he loved it.
Well, I mean, that's been the thing with him. It's been the irons. Like, even through
Yeah.
everything. Like, I think even he said during his presser beforehand, which was actually quite charming, his one right before the Masters. Did you see that, Jeff?
Like with about a ball? Like what are we talking about?
Yeah, Paul, the one.
Yeah, when he pretended he was having a draft day decision for the ball.
the one that you sent me, the Bryson interview, when he was just like, "Yeah, if I don't putt well, I'm not going to play well."
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he's Very, very reasonable. Everyone seemed to be like, oh, like, I mean, he just said if I don't chip or putt well, I did that very, very well at the U.S. Open, and then I won by 6 strokes.
Yeah, well,
he's
you know
like,
what,
if
John-
I don't do that well this week, then I'm not going to win. Like, I don't know. You guys have kind of.
You know, John
You
Lennon
guys
had a
maybe-
really
you
nice
guys-
had
you
a
guys
really
see-
nice interview in 1968, and then he said the Beatles were bigger than Jesus in it, and all people remembered was that line.
I feel
That's
like
how it
you
goes.
guys get overhyped about like headlines, and you don't watch like the full like
Tim-
25-minute interview and see what the man's really talking about.
Basically, I do get a lot of texts every single week from Tim about some triggering headline that he saw, and then I click on the article and read it, and there's nothing like that in it. He is a big headline reader.
But they make those headlines for people like Tim to get triggered because
Well, that's it. They say you
share
can't read a
it.
book. You can't judge a book by its cover, but like you're not going to read the book in the bookstore. You actually do have to judge it by its cover.
So now that Casey is stalling but playing fine, are those 9 unders going to be the like tied leaders
I
tonight?
mean, the guy has a bunch of holes left here. He's
but
played
we
the
said
first
10
six-
before.
Yeah, but he still has.
They'll probably be the leaders
13, 15,
overnight.
and
That doesn't
8.
mean they're going to be the second round leaders.
Kokrak's
true.
such a bedwetter.
Oh, I see what you're
What's
saying.
Kokrak doing here?
I mean, he's just parrying all the par fives like a complete jabroni. He's got a lot of work to do to get back in.
Yeah, let's see. He's +3 right now.
Yeah.
He must have went in the drink on 12.
I don't know.
Phil played great today.
Yeah, Phil did play great today.
He looked like he was having fun.
Yeah, it seemed like he was very mad that they wouldn't like. I think someone told him that he wasn't allowed to like bring his coffee cup around with him, so his caddy had to carry it for him.
No!
Well, he also knows better. It's
Bosa
Augusta.
out? That sounds like a Chargers yelp.
Yeah, why? He was running around yesterday.
Well, it's not a knee
Someone
injury
didn't
he
pass
has.
concussion protocol.
He has a case
did
of
they?
the dizzies.
Just
I almost
sit him
feel
out
like
for
I
the
should change my
season.
super lock now, but I won't.
You can't change your super lock. We make it.
That's what I mean.
We make it on Tuesday evenings, and that's what we're stuck with for better or worse.
Motherfuckamas. I don't understand.
Commercials are killing me.
I don't understand.
Some of these commercials are neat. I like seeing people like past champions and the things that they're getting their jackets put on.
You prefer to watch commercials than watch live golf.
Listen, it's a major. I'm that guy who likes the vignettes. I'm that guy who likes all the pageantry and the golf. To me, it's not just a shot fest. I wouldn't want that.
You wonder why people hate you.
Like if I were producing a golf TV show, I'd produce
fortunately,
it
there
like-
is no chance of that ever happening.
very unlikely, but I would produce it
When
the way
you say
that
very
these guys
unlikely,
produce it.
do you have experience being a television producer?
No, I don't. That's why I said it's very
No,
unlikely.
it is not going to happen.
But, you know,
It looks like
I would
Kisner
produce
just
it.
chipped in.
Ugh.
So Kiz
there's
gets
a lot
him.
of people. Who are all these people on the course?
What do you mean?
Like, where are they
I
coming
was
from?
asking that earlier.
Like, are
Members?
they must be. Well, they could be members of Augusta because I don't think they have that many members. I don't know.
Hadwin just bogeyed.
I saw Hadwin play in person. He's got a very beautiful swing.
Unbelievable.
So that was the day Mike Weir broke his driver and refused to take a shop driver.
Where was this?
At the Web.com tour, as it was called then, was being played at New Ashburn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a couple of years they played it at New Ashburn. And before that tournament began, there was a skins game. Tom Watson, Mike Weir, a couple other guys. Hadwin was there. Anyway, it was the week before the Open, and it was quite. So I walked the course one day and watched him play.
I think when Si Woo ended up birdieing number 4. He's back to 1 under, 3 under for the tournament. I think when I move back, that is where I'm going to become a member at.
I would like to be a member there, but it's dear.
It's a deer?
It's expensive.
Nah, it's not really that expensive. I mean, I'm coming from Toronto, where like the initiation fees for any club in the city are like $50K.
Well, yes, it's a little bit more reasonable. That's true. That's true.
I believe the initiation fee there is $5K now because they had to drop it because no one was becoming a member, and you can pay it off over 3 years.
Can I,
That I couldn't say.
Tim,
I looked into it. I believe that's what it is.
do you know the rules with the COVID? Like, can those Dolphin guys play this week?
This is where your mind has
Honestly,
been going
it
for the
seems like
past
the
10
NFL
minutes
is
when you haven't
making
been
up-
talking?
The NFL's making up the rules sort of as they go along, Jeff. I don't know what's going on anymore. Games that would have been postponed 3 weeks ago aren't being postponed anymore.
I'm really upset Bosa's not playing. Tua's going to do whatever he wants.
No, someone in the chat said that your guys' accents are hilarious.
Huh?
I mean, I find American accents hilarious, and especially how Americans pronounce words, like when they say words like foyer, and it makes me giggle to no end.
Or when they use Fahrenheit, that makes no sense.
Yes, the Fahrenheit just blows my mind.
Makes no sense.
I cannot wrap my mind around it.
No one can. It's a silly, made-up system of measurement.
Technically, they're all made up.
Well, 0 degree Kelvin is not made up. Lord Kelvin's scale actually connects to something real in the world.
I got ahead of myself, too. I made my weekend power play over at PrizePicks, prizepicks.com, and I had a Tua under for the week. I thought Bosa was going to
eat
him out, but
You thought he was going to eat him out?
eat him up.
You going ass to mouth over there?
Yeah, Tim's the one that
Oh,
projected
please.
7 sacks on the week on our Tuesday show.
Oh, Bryson was this
For
gonna be
Eagle. That
That wasn't on the
for
show,
Eagle.
Jeff. That was on
Oh,
a
Bryson,
Twitter feed.
2 feet for Eagle?
No,
Let's
it
go.
wasn't. On the show, you said 7 sacks.
I said that in that Twitter feed with Gary, and somebody said
Oh,
this
yeah.
is what the show feed must look like.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You guys aren't wearing those ugly royal blue uniforms this week, are you?
I hope we are with our powder pants. Look with my shirt. You'd like this for your dad.
The ones they wore last week were fine, and their normal ones are fine, but that blue in between that they also have, those are terrible. They just are.
I'm not crazy. This is from a free bin at a place I used to work.
I would certainly hope so.
It was.
Like, is it someone else's shirt? Do I have to disinfect it for COVID-19?
No, but this was the one I took. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that one because I don't like that team.
Oh, someone in the chat said I should go to Brunello. What's Brunello? I actually looked at a house out there.
Brunel is a very, very nice golf course.
Yeah, isn't that like I want to like if I get the reason I want to get the Ashburn one.
It's out by Tassa.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, that's the thing.
Like I'm ever gonna go out there.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's where it is.
But aren't you lucky Tim is now learning so much about the market for when you get out there and have to make a purchase?
the thing is that it came down to because I've been looking like
Yeah,
we've been
you've
in the
been
market for a
virtually
house there for like
yeah.
8 months, so we have our agent going
Hold
to
on.
places and looking to places
Didn't Tim even go look at a place for
us.
you?
Yeah,
And he still doesn't know how anything works?
Well, if they had an agent, why did I go look?
he
Didn't
wasn't
occur to me.
He wasn't available that day, so we.
So I didn't know that. I just was asked and I went and did it.
They just wanted you to just see, like, does it pass, like,
Yeah, Tim
our
wa-
minimum acceptance?
Tim
and then
walked
maybe
around
we'll
on
look at it.
FaceTime so we could see everything. That was a huge house. I think that's sold though.
I imagine it would have. It was quite a lovely house right by the Wagga-Waltic.
I know nothing.
See, this guy says come to Montreal. I'm gonna take a big pass on that one.
Mais c'est belle.
Nothing against Montreal. I love going to Montreal, but I would just stay in Toronto if that was the case.
Yeah,
I
the only-
freaking
the best
love
thing about
Montreal.
is
I
the
love
Schwartzes.
Montreal. If they don't let us out of this country soon, me and my boys, we're just going to do Montreal. We're just going to do Montreal. Montreal's great. It's pretty much like the things aren't compact like Vegas, but like what you need, it's like Vegas, and there's no flat brim state trooper there that'll ruin my life.
Montreal's
Like,
a very
I got a
congested
pretty
compared to,
good,
like, Toronto
I got
or
a pretty
Vancouver.
good situation, and it could all come to an end if a flat brimmed hat guy wants to ruin my life. That would never happen in Montreal.
No,
Like not in a
They just
million
would not
years.
care.
There's nothing they could care about.
this cut is.
Yeah, I'm not a traveler,
this
but
cut
I'd
is
rather
sticking
like
with
I rather like Montreal too.
I mean, it's so easy to do from here. Like my wife and I used to like leave on a Friday afternoon.
Oh, the best.
Go for 2 days, fly
Yeah.
back. The
I
flight
mean,
is like
they have
40
Schwartz's.
minutes.
Schwartz is the best in the country.
Tim, once you go to Schwartz's once, like you don't need to go every single time that
I
you're
would
there.
go every.
Yes, that's
single
because you
time.
literally have no sense of adventure.
Right beside the pin.
There's so much to do in that fucking city. Was that?
I mean, I
Third
guess
shot?
there's other things to
Yes.
do. I mean,
Yeah,
Besides going to a smoked meat sandwich shop is the only thing to do in a city when you're
I
It
didn't
visiting.
say
is.
that.
I
didn't say that.
really do like it, but it's kind of like
It's kind of overrated. It's good,
yeah. It's
but you
like,
can get a smoked meat sandwich at
overrated.
other places.
I
Nothing's
really
better.
like it, and then you sit there and you get like a black cherry soda with your
Yes, you have
corned
to get the
beef
Cox
sandwich.
black cherry.
Like it really
And
is
a big,
this whole
and a big pickle.
it's this whole thing I'm about it, but I don't go there being like, we have to go to Schwartz's. We haven't been to Schwartz's yet. We can't leave Montreal unless we go to Schwartz's.
I'd like to go to Moishe's across the street too. It's supposed to be the nicest steakhouse in the country.
Is that a Catholic place?
There's one here downtown where it's
Yeah,
just one. See, here's the thing, Pat. Oh no, that's hot. Never mind. No, I don't think Moishe.
Is Tiger gonna make this at least?
For par.
Moishe's. I mean, I've had Moishe's coleslaw.
We've
and it
really
is
gone
to
off
die
the
for.
rails.
Yeah, this is what people we're watching golf along. People are watching this at home. It's not like they're tuning into this to
True,
watch
you
the
sit on
golf.
your buddy's couch, you talk hardcore about the golf, and then you
then you
just
start
randomly
veering off
talk
in different
about like
directions. That's
just
the point of
about
this show.
Lucky for me, the
anything.
Maple Leafs aren't up 3 goals or something.
Yeah, Lowry did just make a putt. That was nice. I assume that was it for birdie or was it for? Oh, it was for birdie.
Yeah, it was. This is for par for Tiger, which
Sugar
was out,
Shane.
which was just inside birdie's Lowry. Wow, Lowry's
How
birdie.
pumped
putt.
are you that Munoz is going to win this?
I'm really excited for Munoz.
Can he just come fourth?
He's one of the players that I'm counting on dethroning Justin Rose. Get in there.
Dethroning. You have to actually be on top of a throne.
Like
What was the last
I-
big thing Justin Rose won.
But
The Olympic gold medal.
He did win. He won the U.S. Open, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was in 2013.
Are you saying the
this
biggest
is
thing?
like,
The biggest thing that he won? He won the Tour
No,
Championship.
what's the last time he won something big? And I would say
Well, he won
you
the-
can count the.
he won the Tour Championship.
He won
in-
the FedEx
Yeah, well,
Cup.
no,
He
no,
won the
he
Fed-
won the
he-
FedEx Cup. He didn't win the Tour
Okay,
Championship.
so he won the FedEx Cup.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Well, Tiger won the Tour Championship, and no one cared that Justin
Rose
won
won
so
at Torrey Pines last year.
Yeah, he did. When he was
So
number
he
one
won
in the
a-
world.
500-point FedEx Cup tournament. Oh, okay.
Anyhow, all I want to say is me looking at Rose, he's like, I'm a kid in a video game, and all these players, whether it be Willett, Fleetwood, Casey, Rom, DJ, Justin Thomas, Cam Smith, they're like levels he
remember-
has to pass.
Tim, remember when Bryson had that hole in one last year on 16 and ruined your bet?
Yes.
Make this, make the cut. Make this, make the cut.
Yeah, the Farmers was Rose's last win, last February.
Yeah, number one in the world. And then he really fell off. And can I tell you, I believe in that win, he was using unmarked TaylorMades. Because that was at the very beginning of his...
That's what I suspect Costco golf balls are unmarked TaylorMades.
Okay, there's a rumor about that. They've taken them to court. The Kirkland first editions were apparently like Pro V1s. Then there was a...
I thought so.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Bryson.
Oh, what a shame, Bryson.
Killing me.
Hate to see it.
Oh,
no.
golf.
I'm going to lose this bet to Tim.
There's
Oh, poor man. Oh, shucks. Guess I'm not very good.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is
No.
gonna go.
Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but what a shame.
Remember
I
when
just like
Tim
the-
used to like Bryson and his hat and his
Yeah, well, then
scientific
Tim
approach?
disavowed Bryson, and Bryson won that week for his first career win.
Before I became a tool. I'm sorry.
I don't see what's wrong with what Bryson is doing.
And say there's anything wrong with it. He's not breaking any rules. Just saying I don't like it.
Have you tried Reese's in the fridge or freezer yet? You just don't want to admit I'm right? What's going on there?
This person said, I'm watching the Cut Sweat show, and y'all are talking about smoked meats. Come to South Carolina, and we will show you barbecue. This isn't barbecue.
Yeah,
What
it's
we're
a
talking
different kind of...
And I feel like I like barbecue, but like, what is the best barbecue place? Like, from what I've heard,
Memphis? What?
Memphis or Kansas City, I've heard of the two places
I
you
don't
want to
care.
go.
I'll
Brooklyn.
go. I'll eat them all.
You say Brooklyn, Tim?
Oh,
Brooklyn
Tim
barbecue is supposed to be very up and coming.
Very hipster of you, Tim.
Tim like
Tim-
sees
Tim
one
likes
person's
the-
foodie's Instagram post about a Brooklyn like barbecue, and all of a sudden thinks he's tried it or that it's better than preeminent American Southern barbecue.
Tim's favorite barbecue is the Hungry Man.
Yeah, it's true. His
backyard
favorite barbecue is
so-
microwaved Hungry Man dinners.
Or the McRib.
Or the McRib.
Well, as we established, Tim can't turn on a barbecue. Too
Do you remember
scared.
when we went driving around Whirlpool Drive to get McRibs?
That's right, in the U.S. side of Niagara. That
Everything's
place is
on one
fucking.
street.
That place is fucking sketchy, by the way.
It sure was.
The Canadian side, very nice. The U.S. side, not so hot, unless you're at Seneca Casino.
Yeah, it's like going from the Strip to Old Vegas.
Oh shucks. Are people going to lose us? Trump's going live from the Rose Garden in 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, you might have to.
ESPN wouldn't jump from that.
You see what's going on here? I didn't want to let you know.
Uh-oh, what?
Someone's having a bit of a meltdown on the course.
Finau.
It is.
Yeah, that was already, it's...
You can mention these things if I'm not
I
mentioning
did. It was like 1 over. It was happening. I didn't know it was full meltdown.
Well, he's 3 over now. He's back to even.
Yeah. So
He's helping out the cut line, though. Oh, Mike Weir, back to -1.
Somebody tweeted at us that we should try South Carolina barbecue. We've only been to South Carolina once, and they wouldn't let us on the Aquasino.
They would not let us on the Aquasino. That is true.
South Carolina left a sour taste in our mouth.
You know what we should have went to was the Big M. That boat casino went.
Why that went, I do not know.
It was too rough. The seas were too rough for Aquasino. Yeah, Kokrak's not coming back here.
No, my DraftKings suck.
Well,
IDVR.
your DraftKings suck? Welcome to every week for me.
No, same here. Go in, Kisner.
Ooh.
Nope.
Honestly, I like this leaderboard. I don't care who wins. I'm just cheering.
I said that to everyone but Rose.
Can you just say that Cantlay or Dustin Johnson are going to win, please?
Tim, do you not agree anyone but Rose you would like legitimately be happy for up there?
Well, given that now that Bryson is falling apart, yes. I don't want Fleetwood to win either because, obviously,
you'd eat it. You'd eat it.
I don't need
You'd have
that.
to swallow it. You'd have to swallow it.
Yeah, I don't need that. But other than that, sure. If Rom won, great. If DJ won, great. If one of the old guys made a comeback, great.
Keep seeing all the guys that I don't have. Perfect.
I think I'd be annoyed if Cam Smith won.
Yes. Fuel him to the top.
Hold on, because you almost picked him and didn't? Why?
No, because they asked me in the group chat, my friend, other friend, Tim, said, give me one long shot guy to bet. I was like, Cam Smith.
And Cam
100 to 1.
And he dissed it?
And Tim didn't bet it, and the other Tim did.
Oh.
Yeah, he has money on Casey and Smith.
This person keeps putting, I'm just looking at the chat right now, who does Pat Mayo think is going to win? But they've asked it 5 times, so this person's going to get banned for life here very soon.
They just want to make a live bet real bad.
Ban him now.
What's that?
Someone just wants to make a live bet real bad.
Who do I think is going to win?
They actually get banned when Pat bans them now, though.
What's that?
I said they actually get banned.
Yeah, you're actually banned for life now.
When we were on the DraftKings YouTube channel, they would just kind of...
They would reinstate people because, they were like, we don't want to ban people who are potential customers. You know what? On Mayo Media Network, don't give a shit.
Ban them for life.
No,
Bryson upset about a dead straight drive?
I didn't give out the rules of the chat. Most viewers know the rules of the chat, but if people don't know, you just don't ask the question twice.
People will learn the rules best by example.
I agree.
He's apologizing already. So.
Yeah, see, I don't want to ban someone who might be new coming into the live shows.
Well, sorry, but I'm a hanging judge.
Who do I think is going to win right now?
John Rahm.
Justin Rose.
Panormous.
Actually, I think Justin Thomas is going to win, which I would be very happy about.
That'd be great.
Can you imagine a less exciting win?
I agree.
No one would care.
No one would care. Justin Thomas might care. I don't know.
John Rahm,
the only one.
You know what would be the shitty part about Justin Thomas actually winning? Because we came on the Majors preview show last December. The only bet I gave out was Justin Thomas.
So you just waste so much money.
I wasted
adding
every other cent on every other bet I made when I should have just stuck with the one of Justin Thomas.
Yeah, last year at the U.S. Open, the first bet I made was Gary Woodland at a huge future. Why waste a few $100 making other pegs?
Now, if I'm being actually serious, I'm pretty sure Munoz is going to win. Munoz.
I doubt that.
I would this is the shirt Casey was wearing yesterday that Day's wearing here, Tim.
I think it's very sporting.
I don't love it.
So
if I had to guess, if you said gun to my head, who's going to win the Masters, looking at this list, I'd say Dustin Johnson. Because you'd be a fool not to.
I said this before came on
Tiger.
the line, but apparently this was over at 9 o'clock this morning, according to the internet. Dustin was running away with it. He couldn't lose.
Well, that wasn't me. I didn't say that.
He played Amen Corner at 2 under, and the internet lost their minds. And then what? He bogeyed a par 5.
Yeah.
People don't realize Amen Corner's not the hardest part of this golf course anymore. 11 still is. But
in bad conditions, it can be. But
12 is such a 12 can be a blow up hole. 12 isn't a hard hole, but
you multiple champions who have fallen on the sword there.
Tiger just
He was trying to
little
play
melty
for
there.
short of that bunker or in that bunker. He
He
didn't
went
really.
into that bunker, yeah. He went from...
Paul, does that window behind the set open? Can we smoke in here? Or will, like the...
I've looked at it before. I can go look at it again.
I feel like if we smoke in here, those like water things on the ceiling are gonna go off, and if
I
that
got a
happens, that is bad news.
I got a
feel
vape
like in
pen
the
in my
summer
pocket.
we would have.
I'm good for the vape pen.
Open that before it gets like 80 degrees.
So
Fahrenheit.
just remind me.
I have to shoot. I have to do research and shoot a show after.
That
this.
is true.
I don't think having a swig off the old vape pen's gonna do me any favors. in
So
that
we're
regard.
we're at the Masters in 6 months, and then what? Kiowa Island,
yeah,
and then
Yeah.
Torrey Pines,
yeah.
Yes.
Where's,
And then Royal
and then
St. George's.
Royal St. George's on a redo.
oh, they just bumped everything, or they
I-
get rid of
Well,
whatever?
yeah, the Open, I think, Wimbledon had pandemic insurance that they cashed in on.
That is why they bailed. While everyone else wanted to reschedule, all the reports were that the RNA had some high level insurance that they could get out clean, and they chose to do that instead of being on the hook for anything. It is what it is.
Another question from the chat: who does the other guy think is going to win? I think that's you.
I've said John Rahm every time you ask this question. John Rahm or Justin Thomas?
Corey Connors is -5 since Tim.
Since Tim proclaimed he was definitely missing the cut.
Let's go, Corey. Come on, baby. Cash a top Canadian
Well, I
tonight.
can tell you what the top story on SportsCenter tomorrow morning is going to be.
That's true. Bryson became so polarizing that they forgot Nick Taylor was playing in the field. It included Bryson in the notables yesterday on SportsCenter.
I'm sure somebody got wrapped across
Yes.
the knuckles for that.
Yeah, someone was fired.
The funny thing is, I do feel if Bryson does miss the cut, he's just going to be forgotten. Like, they're not going to make it. Like, tomorrow, as of tomorrow morning, they're not making a deal of it. I
No,
just think
there's
it's-
too many big names up there. The only guy
You don't think that someone like Faldo was going to crack wise at some point on Saturday or Sunday about, well, Bryson could have done that if he could have been here. Like you're kidding yourself. Some of these old timers who are doing the commentary want nothing more than take a couple of
which I
whacks.
find is strange because Faldo was like Bryson's best friend on the range on Wednesday. He was just making like hype internet videos for him.
No one was weirder. Nick Faldo, by all accounts, by people who were in the game and observed the game,
You make that coming back down the hill.
Tim, he was the most, like, the personality of Faldo now on TV is a 180 from the reclusive, talk to nobody, like, self-indulged player that he was.
Yeah, but that would be no different than everyone saying that Jay Cutler would be a really, really good color commentator. Like when he tests and they try to get people in the booth for football, that everyone just says that Jay Cutler is awesome at it. And that would be a direct like 180 on his like real life personality, right? Like some guys.
And it's the opposite of someone like Johnny Miller. who
Everything's
acted on
to
course
the
same way he
pin!
did in the booth.
What's that? Sorry.
So Johnny Miller used to act the same on the course as in the booth.
Yeah. Let's see what
I
Bryson,
miss Johnny, but
Let's see what Bryson can dial up here. 349. I think there was a bet 375.5 was the longest drive.
hard to get there with
good.
the wetness of the conditions,
Ugh.
right?
That's a bad one.
That's coming back. What a
You
shame.
watch those Louis and John Rahm irons and you follow up from shorter with that, pal. Just go home. I want you to win your bet, but go home. I don't need riffraff here on the weekend.
Guess what I bought today?
A collection of McDonald's cups from third-hand breaks.
Tim, check it out. I got a new iPhone.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet.
That's probably like 8 generations better than what Tim uses.
I have an
Tim-
iPhone X.
Yeah, Tim's pretty up to date on getting a new iPhone. I almost
Yeah,
bought
every
the,
couple of years I get a new one.
I almost bought the Max Pro. I went in to go do it the 512 gig Max Pro. I think it's like it turned out to be the most expensive one. Then I looked at it; it's so fucking big that I actually went for the just regular Pro because
Yeah, it's almost like a tablet for heaven's sake.
yeah, I wanted the smaller one. Like I find even the X is like too big for my. I have like little John Beck Carney hands, so it's tough for me to get to the top of the screen. Like I'll end up like hurting my sheath in my thumb if I go for it.
Yeah, it is large.
I must say
I
I wasn't
agree.
pleased that they only had the white one left in stock, but I got a cover for it, so you're never going to see it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So can
Yeah.
can I give you an update on my purchases?
Yeah, how are your Herbert Prisms doing?
I haven't bought anything in forever. I'm sure they're still rocking up. That's good. I was able to secure the shoes I spoke about on the Monday show. It cost me like 40.
What about that Tommy Hilfiger windbreaker?
That is come on, Tiger, make this par.
Did not. Tiger's going full Finau here.
And I was really stupid. I'm not in a rush, but I don't know why I didn't pre-order a PS5. What an amateur move.
How often do you play PlayStation? You're a grown man.
I'll have a couple. I'll have a couple snacks and play a little before bed.
Like every night or like once a month?
Well, neither.
Somewhere in
both.
between? Okay.
Yeah, definitely in between.
I can't wait till my kids are your age and I get that kind of time. Sounds great.
I'd love to have a PS5.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have bought a PS4 2 months ago.
Here's Finau,
I
right?
didn't know.
This
no
has
one
to be
knew.
close, right?
Put it in the
Yeah,
hole.
Tim was the only person on Earth who didn't know the PS5 was coming out. I've seen someone miss putts from that range.
Yeah, Finau's not making that.
Both Hideki and Bryson, I guess being above the hole there, like that's a tough putt coming down.
Just a sec. I gotta go on mute here. Just a sec, guys. Sorry.
Tim's getting some tang over there. Doesn't want us to hear about it. Oh, people in the chat are saying they can't wait for the Justin Rose red prisms. Hot seller, especially after he wins the Masters. I'll get you one. I'll get you a signed one for Christmas. Speaking of stuff you can buy and put on order, I got some good news about stuff that we may have ordered. You don't remember it.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I like that. Now I'm smiling.
That'll
good.
be fun.
Yeah,
So it should be here before Christmas, I think.
yeah, good stuff. I like that.
Let's check in with the cut line right now. Still T48 at even. The cut line is currently even par.
I like that too.
I still think that it gets to -1 based on some of these names that are rallying around. But you have some absolute jabronis at -1 too. Like Snedeker, Nah, Weir, and Wallace are all at -1. So if they fall back, then all of a sudden you're kind of in business.
Let's get Finau out of here.
If Finau can get launched. He needs to miss his birdie putt though.
Sorry, Jeff.
Whatever, bro. You say what you feel.
I really want Tim to say that it's over for Kokrak.
Sorry about that.
If Finau misses the cut and Rom wins, I'll win our one and done.
Finau misses the cut and Rahm wins. I mean,
Well,
if Rahm comes
but
second, you're winning.
Schauffele's still alive.
Yeah, you still have to beat Tim.
Is Kokrak?
Yes, but
I think even if Rahm won and Schauffele came second, Tim would still be ahead of you.
okay, maybe that is possible. What is Schauffele?
I'm glad
up
I have
to?
at least a horse in the race. I don't expect Schauffele to win, but I'm glad at least somebody who can compete.
Reed is -1 for the day and on a par 5. I'd like to see him get another.
Yes, I do play PJ 2K21, Mr. Listener, and I'm pretty darn good at it.
I highly doubt that.
He's good versus the computer. There's no way if he went to like an online
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
lobby, he would get smoked in like 3 holes.
Yeah, Tim plays against the computer with
Like rookie settings.
Yeah, I was gonna call it Spencer Levine settings, but sure. he plays Ty Tyron settings.
Okay. Yeah, you're funny.
This person on the chat says, Pat, you should do a video with Rick Run Good.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No.
Wow.
You should take them up on that idea. That sounds
know
like a
what?
decent next week.
I feel like if you search the archives to Saturday, you might see one of those videos up there for last Saturday talking about this tournament.
Just Googled Pat Mayo.
Tell you, Louis is
Run
just circling. Wouldn't that be great if Louis won? That'd be a feel
He
good.
often circles, but you're right. I was thinking that.
Pan's now to 7 under.
Yeah, but so is this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's more hilarious that Pan is 7.
You're right. You're right. Tim, though.
Tim, it's the pandemic. You ready?
What are we making of Willett's like shit here?
I don't know.
Like what the
I
hell?
honestly
Like,
have
There are
no
some
clue.
horses for some courses, right?
oh baby.
He missed the cut last year.
Well, you don't play. The guys don't play great here every year.
Yeah, but
see-
see, that's why. I mean, I do like the course history narrative as it pertains to the Masters. That's what I hate about when people talk about course history. It's like, well, he's a horse for the course. Yeah, but he's missed the cut the last 2 years. Like, wow, it didn't apply that year.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to take it in.
So it's
I
it's
think-
stupid, is what you're saying. It is
Well,
it has
no, I think
zero.
there
It
are
has
some
zero
courses-
predictive value.
No, well, I don't agree with that, but I think you can over rely on it too. I think you need to take it more or less into consideration, depending on the course, and depending like the Augusta National would be one I would take a lot more consideration in than, I don't know, Hogan's Alley, for example.
Okay, here we go. We have a 3-ball coming up. Again, if people you just are tuning in right now, Moose put up a single 3-ball hole simulator that runs 100,000 simulations in less than 5 seconds. If you want to play hole by hole and live bet, which I highly recommend that you do. DraftKings Sportsbook, a good place to play that. Bryson, Rom, and Louie for hole number 11, I've done right now. The odds on that hole are Bryson plus 175, Rom plus 162, Louie plus 185. Looking at the simulator, it is telling me that the favorite on this hole should actually be Louis, plus 164. A little bit of value there. He has 15% solo wins, 27% chance for a 2-way win, a 26% chance of a 3-way tie, and a 31% chance that he does not win this hole. Interesting. I'm going to try this out. We'll try to live bet some of this stuff as we go along here. So plus 187 is what I'm getting it at. So 20 points of value here. Let's go $20 on that. See how we do. Blip.
So those guys on the Dolphins are out.
Once again, too, like Vanoy.
And their defensive tackle, Wilkins.
FantasyNational.com/Mayo. If you get the weekly right now and you want to get access to this generator, it's going to be live for the next few days too. So if you do want to go live bet, if you use /Mayo at the end, it'll cost you $8 for the weekly. And like I said, you're probably going to bet more than that if that's going to be the case. So would highly recommend it.
I wonder if Patrick Reed made birdie.
Patrick Reed did not make
on
it.
8?
No, yeah, on 8. Yeah, he's -6 now.
All right. Doing just fine. Loitering.
Did Finau make it, though? Finau did make it.
So he's to 1 under.
He's back to 1 under. That pushes the cut back up to T49, though. So now there's only 2 remaining spots at even for guys to move up.
I don't see how even can hold this off. Why are you upset? I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong on 10.
Someone in the chat has said, I think today was fluke city for Willett as he was not driving it great. I would tend to agree. After looking at what he was doing.
Who cares? But yeah.
I mean, I would not live bet Danny Willett right now. I wonder what his odds are, actually.
Not
I guess
high.
that would depend on what his odds would be.
40 to 1, 60 to 1, 66.
No, he's 25 to 1. Those are not good odds for Willett right now.
I shouldn't have asked about the Reed stuff because I knew we're a minute and 2 or behind, I guess. So.
Like, put it this way. Patrick Reed and Danny Willett currently have the same odds to win, 25 to 1. The favorite right now, Dustin Johnson just keep becoming a bigger favorite, which is strange to me.
I don't understand
He's
why.
now plus 350. Rom is second at 5 to 1. Like, if you were going to jump into the live market, Rom at 5 is a better number than Dustin Johnson at 3 plus 350 because Rom still has holes to play here. He still has all of Amen Corner, doesn't he? He has those 2 par 5s.
Yeah, if he plays Amen Corner clean, he's going to be right there with those guys. When
Yeah,
the day's
or
over.
just let's just say
He could even make a bogey at Amen Corner and be
I
one.
think, though, you have to understand that people betting on the Masters aren't people who bet golf a lot. And so they know Dustin Johnson. They may not know John Rahm.
that is actually.
But they also know that Dustin
this is one
Johnson
of the
leads
few
a lot of
tournaments
majors
where-
and doesn't win them.
This is one of the few tournaments where most bettors on this tournament aren't golf people. They're Masters people, right? So just bear that in mind.
Where's this going to go? Oh no, it's fine.
So, I mean, guys like yourselves who know something about the game in great detail can take advantage, I think, of the Masters more than just about any other tournament.
No,
The books didn't really leave anything out there. Like
No.
the second tier in the betting, as we spoke about.
Well, I think to Tim's point is the books don't need to give you like any decent odds on anyone because people just randomly will bet the Masters that they can price everyone across the board up and they'll still see action on it.
I like this
100%.
3. It's a Casey Reed Finau. All right. I hope everybody plays decent.
You're rooting
But
for
you don't
everyone.
want to playoff, do you, Jeff?
Oh, Lewis, is that going 2 straight? Is he going to get around the bend?
A 3-man
He
playoff on Sunday would be great.
I don't care. Bosa's not playing. I care.
Yeah, you no longer care.
I care a lot.
It was the only reason he was going to watch the defense.
What's Shane Lowry's like in the woods with his tee shot? Well, let me watch this one in real time here. See what you did.
I watched a ton of Fratelli today. He was just on TV. And
Do you like his Nerdlinger glasses?
I thought I liked them. Yes, I thought those were cool.
You should get. You know when you were at my wedding and you used your reading glasses.
Well, I use them to read when it's dark. Yes.
You should get for reading glasses, you could get a pair of Fratellis, like little ones.
Like the Horace Grant style ones?
Yeah, but just little, because I mean, your reading glasses are like this.
Yeah, they're tiny.
His monocle?
It's like a double monocle, yes.
It's not a monocle. I'm not Mr. Peanut. Or that photo of that guy who photoshopped me as Rich Uncle Pennybags.
That was Reese Miller.
Oh, was it?
It was.
I couldn't remember who did it. Sorry.
What are we looking? Who's making the church here?
What's
Why is
Pan's
somebody in the
odds? What's
and
Pan's
why is
odds
somebody
if
in the
Will-
chat talking about how they have a Keurig?
I don't know, because the chat has just turned into like one of our discussions. Everyone's just sitting around watching the Masters, chatting about what comes to mind.
Okay, what a random thing to say.
That can't be right.
What? Pan's odds?
They have them listed. They have them listed twice on DraftKings. If you're on DraftKings Sportsbook,
We got
right
200 to 1 and 20 to 1.
Now, no, they
What?
have them at 80 to 1 and 500 to 1. I mean, I would bet the fight. I can't access it from our location, but and now the site is updating, as they're probably watching this and pointed that out. But let's see here.
Unless he just hit it backwards, and they're a minute ahead, and they know that he just hit it backwards.
Even if he hit it backwards. Yeah, there's two CT pans on the board right now. One is 500. I assume 80 to 1 is the actual number. But if you just put in the bet on 500 to 1, I mean, why not? I would bet the guy's 2 shots off the lead at 500 to 1.
My 5 out of 6 in DraftKings gives me no chance, right?
No chance at what?
Even cashing anything.
Now you could potentially, you would need like 4 of your guys to come inside the top 10.
Okay.
It all actually kind of depends on what Bryson does, to tell you the truth. Because Bryson's
No, I don't have Bryson.
No, yeah, but you need Bryson to miss the cut, because if Bryson misses the cut, it will push down the 6 of 6 lineups.
Good point.
Let's check in with Cut Sweats to see how people are doing. At Cut Sweats on Twitter, shout out Nelson. From 10 minutes ago, right now, in the Millionaire Maker, 22% of lineups are 6 of 6 at the moment with the cut line at even, and that doesn't include Bryson. So if Bryson does end up making the cut, then you're looking at like 30%, maybe a bit more. So you're basically where you stand on DraftKings right now is irrelevant, especially with 4 guys tied for the lead. Unless you're like out of it.
I'm at 160,000th.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to win.
That
Kind of feel like that's
goddamn Molinari, eh? Really?
cost me $1 million.
Cost you your $1 million.
$1 million.
Hey, I have just as much right to win it as anybody else who puts in an entry.
You're not well.
Someone's looking for a
I'm
sync.
wrong, am I?
Yeah, one sec. Someone's looking for a sync here. Rom is hitting right now. If you're past that, you can pause it and try to catch up to where we are. So Rom is about to hit his second on 10 now. And we'll get you. Oh, he doesn't like it.
No.
He doesn't like it.
Oh, that's the place you can't miss on 10.
At least he might have. He's not in the bunk, so he might.
No, but it's worse than the bunk's actually better to miss on 10.
If you roll back down to the bottom, but you might be able to get some fluff underneath that ball.
Oh, that's a bad miss, man, from a pretty decent position off the tee.
So Bryson is about to hit.
You know what?
10.
He actually really underhit his.
If people are looking to sync with us, Bryson. This will probably take like 20 minutes for him to hit the shot. That's the one thing that could ruin tomorrow's round and them not getting it in. If somehow Bryson and Cantlay end up together.
Who is the?
Bryson spent 5 minutes
about to hit.
cleaning the bottom of his
Let me sync this up for people, all right? Bryson's about to hit. Now. There. He also just did what Rom did.
No, I don't think he hit it hard enough.
No, he didn't either. Bring your purse, Bryson.
Bryson's approaches have been god awful.
Bryson spent the offseason, the COVID break, working out, hitting drives. He needs to spend the next 5 months hitting wedges from 84 yards. That's the move. So, Tim, yes, you can continue now.
Who are the last men
I don't
on the
remember
course?
what I was going to say.
Oh, that's not good.
Weir, Cabrera Bayo, and Wallace are the last men on the course right now.
Where?
Yeah.
Weir's upset he has to pay for accommodations one extra night before he goes home now then.
No, TSN will pay.
Yeah. Do you think they
Are the guys from TSN actually there?
I think so.
I think I question that too. I think so
Because it looks like they're there, but I also can't believe they are, if you know what I mean.
But Dillette has been in the States the entire time. So I doubt I would doubt he would have come unless he's like superimposed on the green screen from his location.
Like, how did the other guys get there?
I mean, you're allowed to fly
allowed
to the
go,
States.
Yeah. You just have to quarantine when you come back.
Yeah, when you come back, you have to quarantine for 14 days.
Okay.
Trying to look like who is.
Right on the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. Sorry. That's what I was talking about. Yes. Bryson spent 5 minutes cleaning the bottom of his spikes yesterday before he would hit that ball out of the pine straw, which he mishit.
McDowell, Siwoo, and Lashley are also on the other side, the last group out.
So as an update on the cut line right now, because two guys just moved up, Day Finau, Na, and Poulter are all at -1 now. Matt Wallace got himself back up to -2. So did Snedeker. And Westwood actually just went backwards with the double bogey. He's now at -2, so he's back in the cut flirting range. We're also at -1. The cut is still even at the moment, but is now officially T50. One of Cabrera Bello, Schwartzel move up. There's only two guys there, so actually that's a bit of a help. That one of those two guys moves up to -1, then the cut is -1.
I'm honestly
-2 seems to be like -1 seems to be pretty safe as a baseline. It looks like.
I'm cheering for the smallest amount of people to make the cut.
Then you want you want -2, but I doubt that's going to happen. That would take -2 would take 9 guys to move up, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at -1, even, and +1 right now, and 9 of the 10 of them would need to move up.
I just want whatever Bryson's at to not be good enough to make the cut.
Well, it's because we made a bet on it.
Well, yes. There's that.
You have to hope he can't get it up and down here. Because, although he did take the double on 13 yesterday, like Eagle feels like an Eagle putt will be available to him on either 13 or 15.
Which he'll probably miss because he's been missing everything.
See what he does here.
And sometimes you just don't have it either. Like he just doesn't seem to have it this week.
Oh, that's gone.
That's a bad chip.
Oh, my God.
He's done.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so he's going to need those birdies now.
This is over.
Oh, my God. Don't get golf sad. You're playing with other people.
But you see, it's only
Isn't
Bryson
the worst
is all
guy?
about Bryson.
Don't you just despise
put it this way.
when you're playing golf and you want to have a good time? There's some guys just being golf sad when you're buddies.
Yes, we have a friend of ours
because he sucks.
He plays
thinks
poorly.
he thinks he's gonna be good, but we all know he sucks anyway. And
I
then he
hate this game.
And then he's mad when he actually sucks, even though we all suck and no one gives a shit, man.
Yeah,
Clubs get thrown.
Now, I think it's different with these guys than versus your buddies going out for like a hit and giggle.
I know, but golf sad is the most annoying thing. What a play by Jonathan!
His short games looked really good all week.
I just pick myself off, smoke back-to-back cigs, and move on.
Exactly. What are you gonna do, man?
No, we do have one. Like he's hard to play with.
I
I would prefer not to invite him to come play.
That's my point exactly.
If you try to rattle him, it makes things worse.
Yeah, we all give each other shit on the course to try to beat each other. You give him shit, he has like a meltdown and smashes his driver and then like cries about it for ages.
Seen him take a hunk out of a green with his putter before?
Yeah, low class.
And then
then we get associated with him.
But then the best is when the guy who's literally like never plays and is truly horrible, but he's like out because he's one of our friends is with us,
and he's
out playing like the guy that cares and is being a golf sad loser.
What if somebody drives their golf cart way too close to the green and get yelled at?
That was me. I was not too close to the green.
Then you denigrated the area.
Yeah, I was not happy about that. Those people need to shut the fuck up and not talk to Pat Mayo like that. I went on a tirade just yelling at people. Like, how dare you? They accused me of driving on the green, which I did not do. Why would I drive a golf cart on the green? That's insane.
Yeah, you're not Trump.
Well, if I was Trump, I probably would drive stuff on the green too.
So Casey's
do whatever I want.
Gonna 2-putt for a clean 9. He's got to take advantage.
Okay, guys, I got to take off.
Really?
Yeah, I got to take off.
You got big Friday plans?
No, I got something I got to look after, unfortunately.
Okay, well, best of luck with that. Thank you for being
Thanks,
on the line.
guys.
Yeah.
All the best. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Good luck with the weekend open houses.
Thank you, Jeff.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Not to like be nosy, but what do you think he's up to? Just like family dinner?
Yeah. Well, Tim lives in one of the few places in the world where you can like go and hang with people.
That was the first time he didn't drop a leave
meeting. It's another miss, another bogue for Bryson. Maybe he's not going to make it. I'm going to lose to Tim. Not good. I know that they are having a birthday party for one of our buddies, one of our pals.
Webb Simpson, have they showed him
No.
this afternoon?
Webb Simpson is absent from the screen. Where is he? I know he's +1 through 11 holes.
And what would Leishman's of ownership have come in at this week?
Leishman, nothing?
Yeah.
0% maybe?
Why are they showing this Reed putt?
I feel like Reed's, as a former Masters champion, they will show some of his shots. They did not show his shot yesterday on 9 enough, though. They should still be showing that, how good it was.
I heard them talking about it more than they showed it.
Oh, Louis for birdie. Ooh. Just birdie the next hole, Louis, and you'll be good. I'll win that bet. Need to get some of my monies back.
I really love this leaderboard.
Well, everyone's in it.
I like all these
If you made a
guys.
bet on the Masters and your guys aren't in contention, you've really done it very, very wrong. At least having one guy, there's 17 guys within 3 shots of the lead.
But I'm going back to even the 4s and
You can extend it. You can adjust the range to fit your narrative as much as you want.
I don't know. Like Rory's T25. But I guess not everyone at 3 under is Rory. Like I don't expect Connors and Rory and Perez to have the same prowess potentially.
Of course, Connors might have the round of the day here going if he keeps this up.
Let's go. Where's the par 5? Is he on one?
No, he he parred number 2. CT Pan is
he's
Pan
on
is,
the other side.
Pan is making everything.
My buddy rostered him, like who knows the least about golf. Like straight football guy, has money in DK
On
because
DraftKings,
of
he's
football.
like, I'll play a Masters lineup.
He's like, yeah, and he's like showing me today. It's like Pan with his like 6 I was like, oh my god. See, this is why you don't have to ask me. Don't ask me. I'd never give you Pan.
No, I would never give you Pan either. Connors did birdie the par 5, so he's 5 under for the day.
On the front.
He's now on the front. He's now on hole number 5.
Okay.
Oh, and Lowry birdied the 8th. He's back to the cut line. He's now
Tiger
even.
birdied 8. They didn't show Lowry. They're together.
He's just the reigning champion golfer of the year. Why would we show him? Siwoo's not doing anything. He's just even through 6 holes. Oh, he has a 7-foot birdie putt, though, on number 7. Are people birdieing 7 today?
On 7?
Yeah.
Make that, then go to 8, make another.
Birdie streak? We can probably get back in on him right now.
I want to see why I'm not being asked to update my app.
Oh, I see. Earlier when I said that CT Pan was 500 to 1, I didn't realize that for whatever reason.
Second round leader?
No, when
What?
I clicked on Masters, for whatever reason, DK Sportsbook has Masters and Open Championship odds up. So he's 500 to 1 to win the Open Championship. He is currently still 80 to 1 on DraftKings Sportsbook to win the Masters. 700 to save par. Siwoo is still 200. It's like they haven't. Maybe I need to refresh these. I assume they updated in real time. Nope, Pan is still 80. Reed is down to 18 to 1. Live odds update. Rahm has actually fallen to. He was plus 500. He's now plus 600. So it's DJ plus 350.
Who has joined the party?
Justin Thomas is just 500 or 5 to 1. Rahm is 6 to 1. Cantlay 12. Casey, it's Reed. Reed moved from 25 to 18. So Reed has the same betting odds as Cameron Smith right now. Answer, through no fault of his own, has dropped from 18 to 22. Doubt they were taking too much Mexican Allen Iverson action. At
Yeah,
18 to
really
1.
bad time to bet today would have been as those guys were closing and all these other great players have 4 scoreable par 5s and an Augusta beautiful conditions course to play. Pat, I'm such a loser for these. No, I'm going to sound like Tim, but these like Jimmy Roberts narrated pieces. I'm not saying
I'd rather see people on the course hitting shots.
I would,
now, in fairness,
on the
they
Twitter
have,
feed, I like them more so than like actual part of the broadcast, if that makes any sense. Like being able to watch those videos that they put out all week.
The one good thing about the Masters is I can go to my app and watch the players I want anyway. So this is fine. It sucks when you're watching like the PGA Championship and the streams aren't working. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? Just please show me what's going on.
I don't know. I just updated the app, so hopefully it stops freezing for me. They got about a 30, 40-minute window now to play as much golf as possible. They're going to be farther back today than they were yesterday, but that makes sense because they had to finish a round today.
So does that advantage not John Rahm here? Because he's going to have to wake up early tomorrow. Then he's going to have to wait like 3 hours to go off the leaders.
No,
Later?
He gets to play.
Like, is that
he's with Bryson. I think you're like, Bryson, take as much time as you want. I got to be out here tomorrow morning anyway. Let me play 6 instead of like 3 in beautiful morning scoring.
So you think it's an advantage for him to go out and play his final 6 holes, take a 3-hour break, then come back out on the course? Or is it an advantage to be DJ being like, I'm staying at my place that is only one floor. We are good to go. Nothing's going to happen to me overnight.
I agree it's advantage those other guys, but you could sell yourself the other way, and I feel like adrenaline will carry the guy like John Rahm for the Masters. But John Rahm is teeing off on 11 right now, Pat. What's he going to finish? Where's he going to finish? Be on the 13th hole?
What's he at right now?
He's teeing off. Just put the ball in play off.
Oh, this is the hole I have the bet on. Let's go, Louis.
Oh, you have a 3-ball bet here?
Yeah.
Louis been putting for birdie every hole.
We got that four leg parlay. Make the cut in play.
Is that no? Because Zach Johnson fucked it up.
No, Zach Johnson.
He's at even.
Yeah.
We need even to stick.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna stick.
Okay. And we need Kuchar to get back into the mix because he's at +1. But
Louis in the fairway.
And Cooch is on. Oh my God, he appears to. That's the one crappy part about the app is I can't actually. I can zoom in, I suppose. I can't tell. Oh, he's on the fairway. Never mind. He's actually in like position A on number 2, the top of that hill towards the left-hand side of the fairway. It looked like he was in the woods.
Louis?
No, Kuchar. Yeah, what is that? Kuchar, Wiesberger, Zach Johnson, and Connors? Is that the bet?
yeah, that's the bet.
Let's see what Bryson can do here. It's funny because Bryson, I mean, he goes birdie on 13 and 15 and plays the rest clean. He's making the cut.
Agreed.
Although he tends to find some trouble.
Somebody in the chat just says Paulina looks like she's 45.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what your standards are at, pal.
Yeah. I put out that Paulina tweet yesterday. It's still getting likes, but some people are... Okay, you could say I'm a creep show for tweeting it, but some people are really creepy with their responses.
Oh, really? Random internet people who follow you are creepy? Big fucking shocker.
And then, but then, Pat, on top of it, the people that like besmirch her are like, oh, she's like this or that. Like,
Give your head a shake.
yeah. Serious head shaking.
What's your boy Woodland up to?
I think he's missed the cut. Unless he played a different wave.
He's +2 through 7 holes.
What's Spieth up to?
That I don't know. Spieth he looks like he gave one back. He's +1. Yeah,
Is Pan going to stick something else here?
well, they're showing him because he's one of the leaders. No, he is not.
What hole is that? 817?
Yes.
Is he that far out?
No, that is hole number 5, I think. 4 or 5. That's hole number 5. Stick it, Louis. Just jar it from here. Tie for the lead. Then you can bogey the rest of the holes. I don't like that one bit. Oh, no. Stick on. All right,
That's
Louis.
pretty good.
Louis going to have I thought it was going to miss right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the short side. That's the dangerous side.
Louis. Maybe the Fantasy National 3-ball simulator knows what it's talking about when Rom hooks us into the drink.
Oh, don't. Rom, just say.
Why don't you go have a dip, Johnny?
No, let Pat win.
You're looking a bit sweaty out there. You might as well go for a dip.
Let Pat win his whole bet. You just play this corner safe. Oh, you can't even see it.
It's going to be great when he puts it in the water and gets mad at the sun.
I'm already anticipating that. Just don't. I'm nervous now for some reason.
Is it because of that bright sun?
I don't know. I don't want to trouble here, then going to 12 off of.
That looks. That's where I thought Louis was going. That's fine.
Oh, it's right on it. Yeah,
That's
fine.
fine.
Let you hit your putt. You win your bet.
Hey, Rom can make par. Louis can make it.
It's weird. That green is like far more right than we are like seeing from that behind
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. It's just, that angle is just really
Because
weird.
that looked more right of Louis, but I guess their fairway placement. I don't know. Long day. I'm excited to give this thing first thing in the morning too.
People asked us if we were going to come back on air at like 7 a.m.
Doesn't
I was
work
I was
like that.
No,
Doesn't
not
work like
happening.
that. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like
Oh,
that.
someone was just asking, where is Tim Andercust? I guess you weren't here for like the last hour and a half. Tim
Yeah,
had to go.
Tim had an engagement. So they could still just party in your hometown still? Like, is that like they're allowed to do whatever they want? Or there's guidelines?
I think there are. You still have to wear masks, like if you're in public places, but they have like a legitimate bubble there. Like if you go into one of those 4 provinces, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. And if you're quarantining with anyone in your household, they also have to quarantine. That's how they've kept cases below 5.
As
in each
opposed to the
province.
rest of the world that says, yeah, just quarantine in your house, but the other people who you live with are able to just freely do whatever they want.
They want to have it both ways, but no, they put in like very strict provisions. But it's they don't have cases. Life is going on as normal as what I can tell.
He had to go out there to do business, and he wasn't allowed to leave his hotel unless he left by his own car, because he was out there doing a few weeks kind of thing. But yeah, they're real tight on it.
Well, you want to keep it out? That's the way to do it. They're basically just like, yeah, don't come here.
Yeah.
Who was your super lock?
Football?
Yeah.
The Browns, I think, -3.5.
Do you feel as good about it today as you did on Tuesday?
Yeah, I don't think the Texans are very good. They can't stop the run.
I
Siwoo
agree.
made that 9-foot putt.
Beautiful.
Finau choking?
Is he?
That's what the people in the chat are saying.
Sounds like Finau. What does he think this is, Sunday? Did he get his calendars wrong?
He never even really got too much of a sniff of the lead. Usually he gets it and then completely wilts.
No, he's... Unless I'm seeing him as he has one more shot in a number 10.
Maybe they're just saying he's choking because he's just playing bad today and they know I'm sitting here.
Oh, it's like an updated one?
I have no idea. That's Sun. They got 20 minutes. No?
About 20. 30 to 40, I'd say. Check in with my man at the course, see what's going on. He might be busy.
Yeah. It's like an Augusta person or CBS. Or doesn't matter. Fine.
Why don't you, why
Who cares?
Not reveal my inside
Yeah,
sources.
yeah, that's it. That doesn't matter. Who do you work for? Patty Reed, creative, the man.
See if I can figure out what time they're going back on the course tomorrow.
Must be freezing when they have to warm up in the morning.
It's not like it is here.
Fair.
I thought that this morning too. Like I went outside when I took my son to daycare, and I was like, it's really cold here.
Yeah,
It was the first really, really cold day in like 2 weeks. And I came back in and Bubba was on. Like Bubba's wearing like, a polo. No, I was like, oh yeah, it's not 2 degrees Celsius there. It's like 16.
They're relatively close to Florida.
Yeah, I think it's been Fahrenheit wise, I think it's been like the mid 70s all day. I can check in on the weather for Tamari.
I have embarrassing American geography question. It's right on top of Florida, right? Georgia?
Ooh, that's not good, Casey. That's gonna be for par.
Yeah.
Augusta?
No, like just Georgia, the state.
Yeah, Georgia.
Yeah.
I believe Augusta is closer to like the South Carolina and the top of Florida border.
Yeah. Right, because they play that game in Jacksonville, the Florida of Georgia game.
I mean, when I bring up Windfinder, I'm sure I can see it on the map.
Pat. Oh, I thought Panormus was holding out a bunker shot.
He's the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Or he's the Panimal.
No, it's pandemic.
And all of his fans are Panamaniacs.
All right, don't break your Louis bet with a distance Bryson bomb.
Well, now I have to wait. I still need Bryson to make the cut. All right, he'll tap that in, hopefully. Let's see here.
Yeah, his irons are absolutely.
He's just golf satting up the course. Look at
You know what? It is going to be kind of nippy tomorrow morning. 55 at 7 a.m. tomorrow in Augusta, then 63 at 10 a.m., then it gets into the 70s later in the afternoon.
If they can get into the cut with like under 56 guys, though, they don't have to. Oh, yeah, they probably do just have to get out there. Shit. Like the guys at the very back, like Siwoo Kim's in the last group, Pat. Like, how many holes is he going to have in the morning tomorrow? Give it
9 or 10. He's a young man, though.
Come on, Tiger. That's gonna be a cool morning for Tiger. Tiger's gonna be on what, 11, 12 tomorrow morning?
Oh, Chris in the chat says, if I win big, would the Mayo Media Network come to my wedding in Virginia? Smash the like button. You should smash the like button. I mean, if you want to pay us to come to your wedding, potentially, but you have to understand that if we go to the States, then we have to quarantine for 2 weeks afterwards coming back, even if we can get out on that. So it's going to be tough for us right now.
What'd your wife make you do? Just put a bed in here?
We were actually talking about that. If like
your wife's like,
I'd have to rent an Airbnb and go there.
Yeah. So if Rom misses this putt and Louis makes it, you win the bet, right? He'll hit that real shot.
Yeah, if Louis makes this putt, I win the bet.
But if they all par, you lose your bet.
I believe it's a push.
Okay.
I believe it's just money back. That wouldn't make sense if it wasn't. Or maybe it gets
chopped,
It gets
and you
chopped.
lose
It would be a slight loss.
You'll lose a cut. Yeah. Here's Casey for par for a sync up.
It's a nice
That's
putt.
pretty good speed.
Gotta say, Casey's lag putting at Augusta is really what keeps him in this. It's a lot like Bubba, like the years that they're going to be good. Like where Casey 3-putts everywhere else in the world, he tends to do it less here.
Here's the putt.
Yeah, here is the putt. Let's go, Louis.
He's the only putt from this side.
Be good.
Oh.
Well, he's probably going to miss this and lose the hole. Jerk.
I don't know. I'm quite satisfied.
So someone is mentioning that Rom should start poking Bryson about missing the cut and watch them have a fist fight on the course. Who do you think would win? Because Rom's huge. Rom's a big dude.
Rom's huge. Rom went to ASU. Rom's probably been in a few
scraps?
Rom's
Rom's
probably
naturally
eaten
big.
a haymaker and thrown some.
I don't feel like Bryson's ever been in a fight.
He's
Bryson,
added all of this mass in the last little bit. Rom absolutely smashes him.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Rom's just a natural big boy.
Yeah.
Like, Bryson's had to put in all of this work, and it's been designed for golf. Like, that doesn't mean he can take a shot in the face.
Pat, I read this article in The Athletic about like Bryson, and they went and they interviewed like people at his high school, like teachers.
Okay.
And his like volleyball teacher from grade from he was like 11 to 14. They're like, yeah, everyone knew right away, like this guy was not going to be good in team sports. Like no one can play to his level. Like he would get mad at the other kids on the team who just try to keep the ball in the air. Like, no, that's not good. Like, there's got to be a purpose when you put that ball in the goddamn air.
So my bet has been settled. It was a three-way split.
Yeah.
So I lost 83 cents. It's basically a push.
I mean, yeah. 83 cents. You take that, I'll lose 83 cents. Louis got a free roll putt. It played out, you had a free roll putt to lose 83 cents.
Yeah.
Okay. Shadows are gone.
Maybe he'll have a hole in one. All right. Nice and safe. Where do you prefer the pin on this hole? On 12.
I don't know, the Sunday spot. It just reminds me of Spieth. Don't miss this.
Well, you don't want.
What?
What do you have?
I
don't you want Casey to miss it?
He's DraftKings everywhere, and
Oh.
he's still Casey. Like the win equity. I like Casey. I'm not cheering against him.
All right, yeah. So
On our season preview, I didn't bet. I have no Casey thing. I've lost a lot of money betting Paul Casey this year, but I was like promised he was going to win a big event. And we're at the last event, and obviously I'm not betting it. I saw some real big numbers though, like a 95 on Wednesday night on KC.
Really?
Yeah.
And you looked at it and were like, nope. I would have too.
I just had my
Xander. Like, what is this guy doing? This got to be close to their cutting to Xander because they haven't cut for him to anything. It either sucks or it's great.
It's just
It's putting for Eagle.
we've seen that shot before.
Oh, here's a fun one. Spieth's not going to get to 12 today. So he's going to have to come out in the morning and play 12 to make the
First,
cut.
the first hole, you think?
No, he's through 8 right now. He'll get through 9. Maybe he'll get through 10.
Probably beyond 10.
But he'll have Amen corner in the morning. He's at the cut line right now, though. He's even.
I'm honestly curious what's going to happen with Bryson and Rahm. Will they play all of 13? If they're on the green on 12 right now.
Here's something for you. If you didn't want a lot of players on the weekend, you better hope this cut line is -1. There are currently 60 players inside the cut right now with the cut at even.
I believe it'll get to 1.
So you need 3 people to move up from even or +1 to get to -1. So you have Walker. Oh, Bryson. All right. You have Walker, Kuchar.
Rahm will give him a teach.
Walker, Kuchar, Lowry, Schwartzel, Day, Spieth, Weir, Rafa, all at even. You need 3 of those guys to move up. And then Mize, Ogletree, Griffin. Oh, Lonto. I totally forgot. First time I think I've seen Lonto's name on here. McDowell, all at +1. What happened to fucking Justin Harding? Wasn't he like 80 under at one point?
Who is this? It's just a silhouette.
It's Tiger, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, of course. What an idiot. I'm embarrassed. Dude, the app is homepaging CT Pan right now.
I like it. Well, he's the low man on the course. Him and Hideki.
What about Connors?
Connors is still at 3 under. He's 5 under for the
5
day.
for the day.
Yeah, but Pan's 5 under for the day and at 7 under. Like, he's the lowest guy on the course.
Makes sense. Let's see what Connors is up to. Right.
Just tread water through.
Yeah. I'm not getting greedy. I'm not getting greedy.
You can finish at -3.
Corey has already crushed it, and
that doesn't look great. 10 yards to the pin. That means he missed the green, which is bad news for Corey Connors. He needs to pull the Kevin Na hit every green regulation.
I told you in my OC video, I gave him my prop, top Canadian. He was the favorite, but I ate it. None of those guys.
All right, Siwoo, 12 feet for birdie coming up here.
Assuming Bryson makes the cut pat, which is maybe a big ask right now, the best player to miss is going to be Hatton from an odds perspective.
Hatton and Wolf.
I had that nice Hatton future, but I knew that was a revolting number. And I even said in the Wednesday show was like, Hatton going off this week at 25, 28 to 1, he will might never go off at a major that low in his career again.
Who?
Hatton.
At least not in the next few years. We would have said the same thing about Fleetwood. Then you looked at his number this week and were like, ooh.
No, I mean lower than that number.
He was 100 to 1, wasn't he?
Hatton?
Yeah, isn't that what you got him at?
No, I mean his week of number. Like he'll never play a Masters, in my opinion, at a week of 25 to 1.
No, you're correct.
Like that was a ceiling Hatton. Oh wow. Tiger putting a jacket on Tiger? What?
I have just been informed from the course that the guys will go back out at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning on the dot.
So they got to assume what, a 9:30ish round 2 start?
Hope so.
See, it would really suck, Pat, if they can't get in tomorrow and the leaders have to go out early. Like if you're leading the Masters and you have to wake up and be at the course that early, or maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. If you're Abe Answer, maybe it's a good thing. If you're Justin Thomas, probably less good.
So I don't think the horn has sounded yet.
No, it hasn't. They would show us horn prep.
A horn guy would be there?
And yesterday we crossed 5:30. And today, per our meteorologist Tim Anderson, he says there's less cloud cover, so he doesn't see why we couldn't get more.
Tim also said that they weren't going to hit a shot yesterday after it went into delay. It came back like an hour and a half later.
He's an expert at everything.
Really? Yeah, he's on top of it. Lewis.
Was Louis farther away than the other guys?
Yeah.
All right, John. You make it and give Bryson a teach. See, out of respect to the Masters, though, like T Dunks and Kokrak got to tee off in the morning.
I don't think Kokrak's going to make the cut.
But like, if you're Landry, you don't just go home tonight. You come back to play 4 holes. It's
Howell.
T Howell to 5, or is that an eagle? I didn't see the.
No, just a long putt
Good for this guy. What was his price?
on DraftKings.
Yeah, in the games.
65, I think.
Good for you, buddy. Screw Xander.
No, I think if you're Landry, you come back and play. Like you're at the Masters.
Yeah.
Oh, is Xander gonna make this?
No.
All right, Kokrak's on number 2 right now, and
I was really trying to bait Tim into saying Kokrak
Yeah,
had no chance.
basically Kokrak is basically in the same spot Xander is right here. I think they're playing together.
Well, Spieth is on the number,
Yeah, you got back to the number.
and Weir made something. Oh yeah, I hate this. Yeah, you mentioned it. I'm cheering against even par. Sorry,
Oh,
more.
Rom, good.
Vamos! Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Is Tiger at 5? Is that where he's at? No, he's on 10.
Hideki made one.
At 14? He's at 8 under?
Oh no, sorry. I read that wrong. I love the players.
I got one lineup here that's a runner. We got Rom, DJ.
All right, Bryson, there we go.
go.
One shot off the cut
Rose.
with 2 par 5s to go. Let's have this.
Let's see if I didn't screw up any. If there's
I haven't opened DraftKings
lineup,
yet.
I didn't screw up. Yeah, me too. Let's see if there's 1 or 2 gems.
Best lineup in the Millie is... No, it has Molinari in it. Great.
Yeah, Victor Perez, Connors, Rose, Matsuyama, DJ, and Rom.
Kokrak killing this one. I got a lot of juicy 5 of 6s.
I see Eric Van Rooyen, so I'll just move along. I see Jason Kisner and Jason Kokrak. Move along. More Van Rooyen. Move along.
Yeah, Van Rooyen's just destroying some really good-looking
Kokrak,
lineups.
I'm an asshole. Kokrak, you're an asshole.
Fucking Molinari. All my 6K
Asshole.
guys suck except for Siwoo and Munoz. If Bryson can make the cut, this one's not horrible. It's Connors, Munoz.
Shit.
Koepka, Bryson, Bubba. Yeah, this isn't going to cut it. Not enough guys inside the top 10. Well, it was a fun week for me.
All right, lay up, Ron. We can lay up from there. That's fine. That is fine. You're doing fine. Tell me this is a par putt for Pan. Oh, my God.
The Panimal cannot be stopped. Except for by putts that miss left.
They really do a great job of the coverage. I mean, it sucks that there are some forgotten souls, but...
Well, the fact that we've seen more Pan than Xander is kind of weird.
How are we I want them done. They just took the iris off the camera. No one should be playing in that.
Have they sounded the horn?
No, once again, Tim was wrong. Was he not?
If you're Rom, do you just leave that ball and think about it?
Yeah, you want... Or I don't know, maybe you say just let me lay it up until that perfect, 80-yard spot.
Or you have to mark your ball, right?
Yeah.
With the tees, that if your lie isn't optimal, maybe you mark it, come back out in the
Yeah.
morning, and maybe you pad up your lie a little bit.
But do you want your first shot to be like a wood into a green of 200, like a big wood? No.
I honestly don't know. I think that stuff could be kind of overrated. That
These guys,
if
you're
he's
right.
gonna hit the shot today, he can hit it tomorrow morning.
To your point, it's probably overrated. You tell me a professional golfer, that's the first shot of your day. They warm up extra a little bit with that shot. There's nothing okay, that's just the shot I need to warm up with a few extra balls.
Yeah. Then you're probably
You're
fine.
right.
It's not. It's a hard shot.
Every
that
shot.
sucks.
Yeah. It is true. I'm looking forward, Pat, to looking at seeing if I could take advantage of any prize picks round 3 because I'm going to multi-sport with a 2 under. this weekend on a power play, I tell you. Not to sound like Tim Anderson. Let's see if Bryson carries everything here.
He went for it. Is that going left? He doesn't know. What's going
Is
on?
that a good whoa?
We'll say shot tracer would not indicate
Oh, wow.
that's a good shot.
Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Holy
So it's
shit.
just
okay,
gonna
he got the corner.
Yeah, he's gonna flick something on. He's gonna have the eagle putt.
Oh, here's a question for you, Paul, on the chat.
Yeah, what we got?
DK Sportsbook has Rogue Martinez by submission at plus 1,300.
That's worth a sprinkle.
Louis trying the Bryson line.
He doesn't have quite the guts for the Bryson line.
That's
a good shot, though.
yeah, it is fine.
I mean, it probably loses, but like it's really low-level heavyweights and 13-1. I said on the show that I thought like 10-1
Charles?
is where I wanted to get, and I actually have some at 8-1 because none of the other books were opening up those props.
Oh, nice shot.
Charles Howell.
Chucky Howell. So here's what we're looking
And I
at for
took
the
some
cut. It's now
13 this
T49 at even. So that gives leeway of 2 people. 2 people move up from even. You know what that is?
What?
That's fucking Jerry's jacket inside out.
How did you?
Okay, it popped in my mind like, what is that from? That's exactly what it is. So yeah, the cut right now is even. I still expect it to be -1 by the time all of this ends. So guys at -1 right now on the course. Kuchar, actually, just went back-to-back birdies. Kuchar and Finau, both at -1 on the course. You have Poulter, Wallace, Na, Westwood, Snedeker all at -2, so they're safe for the moment. At even, you have Jimmy Walker, Shane Lowry, Jason Day, Jordan Spieth, Graham McDowell, Rafa Cabrera-Bello, and everyone's favorite Uber driver, Mike Weir. They're all at even. It will only take 2 of those guys to get up to -1 to push the cut to -1. Now, at +1 on the course, you got Mize, Bryson, Stenson, Ogletree, Schwartzel, Lonto. Justin Harding is done. So those guys, they're still in the realm to get to -1 as well. Like if Bryson just goes birdie 13, birdie 15, and pars out, he's at -1. That's why I don't think the cut is going to be even. It'll be -1. Thoughts?
I totally agree. I'd be pretty shocked if it stayed at even.
Kisner's got some work to do here. He did not birdie 13. At least I don't think he did. No, he did not. So Kisner has 3 shots to make up here with 5 holes to go. He needs an eagle on 15. Is that Rom?
No, that's going to be Pan playing from the trees.
That's what he did at the Wyndham when he had a chance to win. Oh, good.
And it just came back into the fairway.
Members bounce for Pan. Oh, there's the iris adjusting. You see it?
Yeah. It looks so much darker. Who's this, Casey?
Yeah.
I don't miss left. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna say we know the shape into that hole from those Rom and Louis shots.
Yeah, now that we've actually seen it.
Webb or Jimmy Walker?
Jimmy!
He's got to make this. Why are we watching it?
He makes it.
Good for you, Jimmy. Was that in your last update?
Yeah, when I just scrolled through it. But that does take him from even to -2, which
Puts
T50 is now even. So we're 1 player away from getting it to -1. Then all of a sudden, -1's kind of in trouble.
then, yeah.
-1, I would say it's a very low probability chance, but -1 is T45 right now. So what you would need at the moment is 6 guys, including Jerry Seinfeld here. So you have Kuchar and Finau at -1. I'm just trying to think of guys realistically who could do this. Lowry, Day, Spieth, Bryson, maybe Stenson. No, he's on the front. Guys on the back have a good chance at this with the par 5s.
Finau will get there, but he's already at 1, right?
Yeah. So if 6 guys move from -1 up to -2, the cut is -2.
Just lay this up.
Go for it, coward.
No.
He has a clear line. He's not underneath of a tree. And you know if fucking Phil 15 years ago has the
And he
distance.
could definitely skip it right through the creek, too. You know how you were asking earlier, like, what would be an advantage for these guys? Honestly, I don't think it matters for John Rahm, but I do think, do we not agree,
Oh, he did lay it up.
Tiger having to play,
In the
come out
cold?
early, cold, and then have to have like a 26-hole day, 24
Yeah,
hole day.
worse for him than maybe anyone else. Fortunately for him, it looks like he's going to get through 11 here.
Him and Phil. Phil was such a popular miss the cut. Did Woodland make it? I know that was like a plus 150. I saw a lot of people touting Gary to miss the cut.
Woodland has a chance to make the cut. He's well outside right now, though. Oh, we got the RSM Classic next week?
Oh, have they posted a field yet?
Yeah. Wonder who's playing. Let's check this out.
Who's the favorite? Will Zalatoris?
I would guess Webb, because Webb always plays this. Webb and Kisner always play this.
Oh, Sea Island, right? So Kuchar will be there. Matt Jones, that one? No, am I mixing up
That's
Heritage?
Heritage.
Yeah.
Who Keegan is playing? Like all the decent players who didn't play this week. So although Rafa's playing. Chappell, Burns, Keegan, Sink, Connors, unless he wins the Masters. Cam Davis, Jason Day, Duffner, Fitzpatrick, Fleetwood, T. Dunks, the defending champ, Fratelli, Glover. I'll have a quick trip there. It's very close to Augusta. Like, I can't imagine it's more than like an hour drive.
So here's Bryson then, right? Or Louis?
I would guess Louis up next.
I bet you they showed
We
not
did
watching
just-
Louis.
We got a TV timeout when Louis hit.
Yeah, that's how it works.
James Hahn. Hatton's playing, apparently. I guess he'll have the
well,
weekend.
he'll have
Henley. What are his odds next week? Like 10-1?
Hatton's the favorite, though, based on
He
what
would
you just
have,
said.
based on who I've seen so far, yes. But Henley
Henley?
will be
Yeah, like 16 if he was 22 at Houston with that field.
CH3. Although Henley got a lot of credit for having won in Houston, but not at that course before. It seemed like.
Is Zalatoris play?
I'm going through it. Zach Johnson.
Is Romo playing?
You just want me to scroll through the fucking names? I can tell you who's playing. Would that be preferable?
It might be the favorite.
Kokrak, Kuchar, List, Long, Lowry, McDowell, Killikeith, Munoz, Neiman will be back after having to miss this week. Your guy, who you assume is going to be the favorite, Alex Noren. You'll be betting Noren next week.
Maybe I will.
Patty Perez, QAnon, Scott Piercy. Let's go, Bryson. Just somewhere on the group.
Do I see Ted Potter from here?
How bad is this shot? Don't be in the creek.
Oh,
No,
no,
that's
it's
fine.
spinning fine. Oh,
nice
yeah,
spin.
buddy.
All right, Bryson. 2-putt for birdie.
Is that Ted Potter Jr.'s
That
face
is
I see
Ted
from
Potter.
here?
Yes,
He's so distinct.
Poulter, Putnam, Potter, Sabatini, Charles. Justin Rose is playing. He might not after he wins the Masters, though. That's tough.
This could be a bounce back for Casey. He hasn't made a birdie all day.
Left it
Walked
short.
after it.
Brendan Steele. Stenson's playing. Why did Stenson skip all of the summer events and is now playing like the Bermuda in these ones?
Was he hurt?
Apparently he's hurt now. Harold Varner, Matt Wallace, Wiesberger, Lee Westwood. Oh, Zangang. All right, it's not a terrible field. It's 156 players. No, Louis was closer, apparently.
Honestly?
Oh, no, he laid up.
Some punk's like, I'll give you $12 for all your Bryson futures. I'd rather die with them. Like when you're 1-15, like when you're 1-8 in your home league, and so, like guys like asking you to trade your best running back, and you're like, no, he's gonna die on my team, punk.
Bryson's
Is
still...
that for Eagle?
No, he laid up. Bryson's 80-1 right now on DraftKings Sportsbook.
All right, Rom. I'd put it in the creek.
Oh, yeah. I'd probably leave it short of the creek, then put it in the creek.
He went really high with that, and he's the fucking man.
That's a tougher putt coming back down the hill.
Agreed. But when you're laying up, you take the 4-footer from any angle. All right, Paul. Could be your last hole of the day.
Oh, Webb is playing next week, too.
Did Finau and Reed par 11?
I mean, you can just pull up your phone.
My phone is freezing.
You got a bad phone. You should have a new iPhone.
I wish I
Pro.
did.
Surprised
Casey,
to see,
can Casey hit a putt?
No, impossible.
He really did. He's playing fine.
Yeah.
Surprised to see Casey playing here. It's like if he was in a
Oh, he's
playoff
asking,
with
are you gonna
Philly,
blow the
I'd wanna
horn?
Go to bed.
You gonna blow the horn? What's your plan? I'll putt that tomorrow. Casey just said he's putting that tomorrow, if I could read lips.
You did, yeah. I didn't hear it, but I saw it.
Yeah, I read lips.
Casey's actually not terrible value right now. He's 28 to 1.
I don't mind it.
I mean, he's not making any putts.
I mean, he has like a 12-footer, and then he gets 2 scoreable par 5s to get himself to where the leaders are.
Yeah. Was he at 7?
6, because he just bogeyed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Have they blown the horn? Has the chat said anything about that? Because Casey made it seem like he told someone, I'm hitting that putt tomorrow.
That's really
Oh, there he is.
get to the green
Oh,
and
so-
then
someone
hit that exact
someone
same
has
putt,
made
like,
the
get
critical
to the
error
green.
of asking a football question in a golf chat. That person will be banned for life.
Oh, come on. It's 7 o'clock on a Friday. It's 5:30 on a Friday.
Yeah, they're probably having some beers.
All right, I'll let this one pass.
Ask me it.
No, I refuse to acknowledge
Oh, okay,
anything
fine,
football
fine, fair.
in the golf chat.
I asked you what your super lock was.
This guy says that Casey had a flukish day 1 like Willett's day 2. I don't think so, considering he led in tee to green.
Considering he has a great, I mean, yes, in theory, but I don't know, man. Casey was on point yesterday. Didn't seem fluky. Were there like bomb putts?
He made some putts. You're going to make some. When you shoot 7 under and around, you're going to make some long putts. No one expected him to finish this tournament minus 28.
The horn just blasted.
Yeah, we see it.
So, like, would Rom hit his 3-footer now, or just wait for tomorrow?
I don't know.
You want to hit it with dew on the green? Is this
Maybe.
This is Hideki into 15, I want to say.
I think all of my guys have put it in the water here over the first 2 days.
A lot of guys that played this morning got tricked on how slippery it was on in front of that hole. Uh-oh.
Going left?
Uh-oh. Hit the wall. Whoa.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah,
That's not a
fine.
great spot to be, but
You know what? Fleetwood made birdie from there. It's not that bad.
yeah.
It's an uphill. It's an uphill.
Yeah, but you miss it by an inch on the back. You fly it a little bit,
Yeah.
and you're in the water.
Yeah. But
I guess you know what? You'd probably want to go up and play that right now.
It's
if
yeah.
it's not too firm, because even if you do miss hit it, you might not roll into the water. It might stick up on you.
But tomorrow it'll be wet and dewy if you miss it.
I don't know. I would take my chances if it was. Is that Leishman?
Yeah. What's it? 400. What's his value?
What are Leishman's? Rasa has a future on him.
From when? After he won Torrey Pines?
Yeah, he's currently.
Who just hit that ball? Did Leishman just hit it to an eagle putt?
Is that him or is that whoever else that they're playing?
I don't know. We know it's not Hideki.
Who's the other
this is
person?
Gary.
Oh, Gary's making this, or these are just literally the last people on the course. Who's in that group with them?
Poulter.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw Poulter.
No, in the group with Leishman and Hideki.
Yeah, Leishman's ball was the one that was way further away.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Reed's got a scramble to end the round here.
Is there a place where I can find their grouping?
In the tee times, it seems the only way. It's the only thing the PGA app is actually better because I like watching groups.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call that better.
Oh no, Patrick! Oh my god!
Yeah, those greens are
my
rolling
short
pretty
game.
fast. You might want to save that for tomorrow, Hideki.
Those are really. Did he putt that? Look, it's Poulter and this guy, Spieth. That's the Woodland group. Oh, sorry, that's not the group you're asking about.
Webb Simpson.
Spieth could hit this putt to make it to 1 under.
Webb Simpson's the guy who's right next to the hole, I think. Who apparently they refused to show on the broad. What did Webb do to these people?
So Webb has that to get to 6 under. Spieth. Oh.
What is Webb at? No, he's 2 over on the round. He has to get back to 5, back to even for the day. Is this 10 or 11 for them?
10.
All right. So at least he has a hole before he has to step on the 12th tee.
Yeah, 11, there'd be water.
Yeah, but I feel like 12 is a bit more of a problem for him.
Yes.
Yeah, coming back out onto 11 is not fantastic.
Oh yeah, Webb.
Is it for eagle though, or did he lay out?
It was there when Leishman hit his from a mile away. So if it was a layup, that was like an insane layup. If you feel me, sort of.
I assume it's for eagle.
Yeah. The ball was there, and Leishman hit his into the green from.
No,
one to two.
you just never know with these things.
You're right. It does look like Hideki is thinking about playing this ball.
Yeah, I do think that the green speed tomorrow morning versus right now, they would know.
Where is his ball though?
It's down there.
And he's wearing a mask
It is for eagle. I just looked it up.
to get to 5 under.
Yeah, to get back to even for the day. Cut line right now is still even. Hanging on by a thread at T50. But I think we're going to be saying goodbye to Nick Taylor and Sung Kang and Morikawa and Fitzpatrick, Zach
Mike
Johnson.
Weir.
What's that?
Mike Weir?
Mike Weir is at 1 over par. He just triple bogeyed? Nah, he bogeyed 16 and 18.
He wants that TV check tomorrow.
Probably higher. I don't know if they'll get it. See what Decky Man is doing here. Get it up.
Yeah, handsome.
Probably a good idea to hit the shot.
Yeah.
Was that 5 feet for par, 6 feet for par?
Birdie.
For birdie, yeah, that's right. Now you can go practice that putt on the putting greens.
How many times does Decky have to practice that putt?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he gets an extra dozen at that 5-footer. His caddies, yeah.
Oh, it looks like Leishman's going to play his. Is everyone else done? They just said screw it. Like Bryson didn't go try to make his putt.
Didn't seem that way, and I'm trying to figure out what Connors is doing.
Is Connors blowing up?
Nope, he's now on a par 5. He'll just have to come out in the morning.
He hit his first shot on the par 5. He's in the fairway. 260 to the hole.
Like you said, just plot home.
Yeah, just
When he's in the fairway on a par 5 with 2 holes left, just plot home for me,
Real
baby.
benefactor of the reverse curse today, Corey Connors.
that's true.
And,
yeah,
and Rory did have the round of the day with Fleetwood and Cantley.
and Willett, didn't he?
Willett. A lot of friends.
Yeah, Cantley, Willett, Fleetwood, Rory.
And though I'll tell you that'll go gas canned because John Rahm can by the time this round's actually complete, because he's
Yeah, if Rahm's at 5 now, he has that tap in to get to 6.
he gets to play 15.
15. Yeah, he should, unless he doesn't give one back somewhere. 14's tough. 14, you can make birdie. You can make bogey just as easily.
Uh-oh.
Not great Malk.
Not a great lag.
So do you go and finish it out?
I got no idea. I got no idea.
Playing this league
On Sunday, I'm going.
with Sealy.
Yeah.
It's like one of these. I really tried to not play in any like season long like industry fantasy football leagues. They're a waste of fucking time. But it's Jake's league, so I always try to play in it. He's a good dude, always a friend of the show. But what the system, this like site that he uses, is the fucking nut low. And I've put their emails to trash, to junk, and they just keep coming through. It just fills my fucking inbox.
Decky's hitting it. So is Webb going to hit his, or Webb just...
Oh,
So Decky's to 8 under, man. I love this leaderboard.
I don't know why I still have the earpiece in. Tim has been gone for hours.
It's an amateur move by me as well, but if...
Yeah, it's been made it hard to hear. Oh, have I been yelling this entire time?
I don't know, but my ear feels better. So Webb's not hitting. No one else is hitting the putt
Guess not.
unless we miss... Hideki's looking at them.
At least
Mark might do it.
Mark's like, yeah, if Hideki can hit one from here, maybe I can too.
Mark's going to do it.
He's
why-
going to do it.
Hold on, though. Why wouldn't Webb and Hideki owe the respect of staying if he's going to finish and doing the handshakes after?
Is he hitting it or is he marking it? He's marking it.
He's marking it to hit it, I think. Or he's just looking at it so he knows what he has to practice
Yeah.
in the morning. Take a selfie of it. Like, take a cell phone picture of it.
Hey, that's it. It's Friday at the Masters. We got some runners. Got 2 guys tied for the lead. That's always nice. You got 2 guys, 1 shot back.
I like it. I like all these names. Everyone be cool.
There's your winner right there, Sebastian Munoz. When he comes out and shoots
Was Xander at 5 or 6 under?
He didn't make that eagle putt, so I assume he's at 5.
Yeah, but who knows when they stop watching.
Xander's at 6, actually. I clicked on the wrong guy. Yeah, he birdied the next hole, too.
Yeah.
Birdie at 3.
Okay.
So the cut right now, again, is even.
I only am
One
afraid of
per-
Xander. I have no ill will towards him.
Okay. Can I tell the people what the cut is on the Cut Line show?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
It's
I
imperative.
I always do it. You do.
Okay. Right now we are literally sitting at there's 60 players at even or better. There are 6 guys on the course at even. If one of these guys can move for us, we'll go to 1 under par. It is Lowry through 10 even, Ogletree through 10 even, Day through 10 even, Spieth through 10 even, McDowell through 8. Honestly, that's farther back than I had anticipated anyone being. I thought everyone would at least play 9 holes today. He's at even and Rafa. We need one guy. We need one guy.
And then you got Bryson, Stenson, Schwartzel, Lonto, Weir, all at +1 too. And I mean, Bryson has a putt to go to -1 right now.
Yes, he has an eagle.
Coming back tomorrow morning.
He's marked an eagle putt.
So no way even sticks in my mind. And I do think that -1's in trouble.
-1 is in trouble. I mean, guys like Finau and Kuchar sitting at -1 on the course can also get it to -2.
Yeah, it would take 6 guys from -1 or below to jump up to -2 to push the cut to -2. And I think your best chances are guys that are playing the back 9 right now, just because you have those 2 very relatively. You might have an eagle opportunity in there right now, and most people are through the par 5 on the front if they're playing the back. Although Day is not. Yeah, Lowry, Spieth. Yeah, I think this gets to -2. That means we lose Bubba.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of guys. 1, 4. Seems like McDowell's entire group hit a putt that he forbid to hit because he's the only player on the course not done 9 holes.
There's also one guy who's still playing on the course right now.
Corey Connors?
Corey Connors.
Yeah,
What?
he's got a chip on the par 5.
I don't know if he's going to go up and play it, but yeah, he is
But he can't.
14 yards from the pin for his eagle.
But he's got to come back and play. Would get it if it was 18, and you just don't want to have to wake up for it. But once you're waking up for 18, why are you just? You got to play that tomorrow too. But like Hideki, if you like the situation,
Yeah, if you're feeling it right, like he's having a day. If you're in a groove, why not just try to keep it going? Who knows with
He's
it?
feeling the effects of the reverse curse.
Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know if he's going to have that
Hole
sort of
11,
luxury.
Tim said he had no chance of making the cut, and he got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birdies since then. And he's lining up to get another birdie potentially. Good times.
27.
I got to do
30.
some. We probably got to get out of here. I got to go do some research for football.
There's
Check-
over 40 guys still on the course.
Okay. I'll just wake up tomorrow and see who made the cut and who didn't.
Your
Actually, that's
kids
not-
will wake you up, and
Yeah.
you will see who made.
I was a
before they're golfing.
I was a zombie in here yesterday. My youngest son woke up at 4 a.m.
Oh, it happens.
and it was my day. I'm on. My wife is on like overnight duty
Yeah.
in case because because our place is so small, the baby has to be in with us.
Yeah.
So big baby has his own room. Little baby is in with us.
Well, you don't want little baby waking up big baby.
That's why he's in with us.
Yeah, that is. I get it. Yeah. You need big baby to sleep, and little baby can't disturb him.
Yes, and the little baby's actually pretty good.
Good.
Goes to bed at like 7.
Wakes up at 5, 6.
Wakes up around like 5:30.
Okay.
sometimes 5, but the other day was 4. And he just wouldn't go back. And like he'd go back down for like 5 minutes, and then he'd just start crying again. And both my wife and I would both wake up. Like, one of us needs to bite the bullet here and get up. Yeah. So one of us can sleep. So I got up. Then I was in here shooting the DraftKings show, and I was like, ah. But I need to go do research for the injury report for Week 10 NFL, so I can go shoot my show and have that out on the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast feed. Please go smash the like on that one, too. Go download it. Hope you've had some fun with us on the Cut Sweat Show. If you're new to the Cut Sweat Show, it looks like you really want to say something.
No, I just wanted you to give me one chance. I was just giving you industry-like signal. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was doing my outro, but go ahead.
I just want to say my appearance here today, powered by PricePicks.com. Promo code FTN, 100% instant match bonus up to $100. PricePicks.com. Multi-sport parlay.
You can follow Jeff on Twitter at The Real Justin Rose.
Yeah, he is the Justin Rose of
I
the
don't want to
Pat
hear
Mayo
another word
Experience
about Justin
universe
Rose
at
from you,
this
shillbag.
My friend, one of my close personal friends, not a golf fan, got mad at me this week. He's like, your Twitter feed's all promotion now.
Imagine if you followed me.
Like
That's all mine
I don't even
is.
know how to find your tweets. You're just this and that, and for this person and that person. I'm like, sorry, man.
I think that people should actually just bet at DraftKingsSportsbook.com and play on DraftKings, because who wouldn't like that? Also, that 3-ball simulator is a whole lot of fun. If you want to like live whole bet on the Masters, FantasyNational.com/Mayo gets you the discount, which makes the weekly $8. So if you're going to be like live betting holes, I think you can swing the $8 to get the 100,000 whole simulations in less than 5 seconds. You just type in the names, you type in the whole, boom, it's good to go. It's a great feature at FantasyNational.com, so I highly suggest you go check that out. I got football after this, so it's probably, what is it now? 6, probably have that out by 8 p.m. up on YouTube in the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast feed. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe to Mayo Media Network. That stuff really does go a long way. If you have not subscribed to the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast, you're just a video watcher, and you got like extra data or something like that, just data, just please go subscribe to the audio version on Apple Podcasts, rate and review 5 stars. All this stuff helps us keep the show free so we can do fun stuff like go live and shoot the shit with you for 2.5 hours. That's really the most fun that we actually have doing it. And, you know, real fans of the show tend to enjoy this stuff a lot, and we enjoy doing it. So good luck with all of your Masters bets. Go Munoz! Or any of the other jabronis. I think everyone has... Is Cam Smith the universal bet here? I think he is. Like, if Cam Smith wins, I feel like everyone's going to end up winning money, so maybe Cam Smith should be the guy that we're all rooting for here. Either way, I'm Pat Mayo. I will be back Sunday live, 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Brad Evans to answer your fantasy football questions. Till then, the rankings are up and all that fun stuff, and, you know, I'm just going to be enthralled with the Masters as we go through this. But thank you all for watching. I'm Pat Mayo. I'll see you next time.